Hi everyone, welcome to Lo-Fi Podcast. And before everything else, as usual, I'm gonna remind you to keep listening to Obsession because it's already out. And also, of course, right now I'm here with the most amazing two little boy. That is, I'm really excited to introduce to all of you guys. Right away, this is Marcus and Vinci from Horizon. Woo! Hello, guys.
Hi.
Yay! Nice
Thank
to
you.
thank you for coming today.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for having
Please
us.
introduce yourself.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Marcus. I'm Horizon's maknae.
Ooh,
Yes.
maknae.
And I am Horizon's Vinci. I am the leader and main vocalist.
Ooh.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. How are you today? How's the vibe today for you two?
Today we're starting off really fresh. This
Okay.
is the first thing we're
Yes.
doing today.
Okay. Oh.
While the other members are
Sleeping?
practicing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're a little bit happy today.
Okay.
Yeah, we escape practice today.
Oh, nice,
So this is a
nice.
good time to
Nice.
have some fun time.
Nice. That's always like my because when I was in the group, I also have like my own schedule, like game
Yeah.
schedule, and like the other members like practicing. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's always good to skip a little bit of practice.
Sure.
It's like in school, right? When you're in school and you have
Yeah.
extracurricular, it's
Yeah.
like,
Thanks
thank
God.
goodness I have. Same thing.
Okay, so before we start, like as you know, and as you see, there is like some snacks in front of you guys. So you can choose what you kind of like, like what interests you the most.
But
and
there are like some Indonesian
indeed,
snacks here.
yeah, indeed.
So what can you recommend?
oh,
to
okay.
us?
Oh, this is the first time they asked me to recommend stuff.
I wanna
All right,
Recommendation.
trying to get the best of the best.
Let me see. So what's your preference? Like, do you like sweet stuff or
I
like
like
do you
Just
like-
not spicy.
No, as long as it's
For
not
Marcus.
spicy.
Okay.
Yeah, but
not
anything
spicy.
is fine.
Maybe we can go with oh, okay. That one.
This one?
Yeah, that
Oh.
one. And then
All right. Is it right?
Cutella.
oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
That one. Oh.
Cutella. Can we say the brand?
Yeah.
Okay. This okay. Sing Kong cassava chip.
Cassava
Oh. It's giving vegan.
It is actually giving vegan.
It's cassava.
So this is from Indonesia. I
Okay,
can
yeah,
tell.
it is from Indonesia. That-
Informasi nilai gizi.
Oh, wait,
Takaran
are we
saji.
like? I think it's like the pronunciation is kind of
So similar.
Like similar, right?
Yeah.
So
Tagalog and what is it? Bahasa.
yeah,
They're
it
very
is,
very
it is,
similar.
it is. Okay, so that one, and then
For
Okay, for me.
for
I don't
Pichang.
know. Wait a minute.
I'm good with anything.
Yeah, he can pretty much
Yeah,
eat
I
anything.
pretty much
Let's
anything.
see.
But they all look so good though.
This one is Indonesian, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I love coffee from this brand, from
Wait,
Kopiko.
let me
Kopiko.
It's very famous in the Philippines too.
Oh,
Right,
Yeah.
Kopiko.
Yo, I don't know. You know what? Like, Kopiko. When I mean, like growing up, like I always like eat that, and I like that. But then, I don't know that it's like everywhere.
Yeah, it is. It's also here in the
Yeah.
in Korea.
Even they have like every time I watch like Korean drama,
The candy, the one that's like
they have
packed like in
Kopiko
medicine.
in the Korean
Yeah.
drama. I was like, they're going hard on the
Yeah, they're
promotion. I
like
was
PPL everywhere.
I know.
For Kopiko.
Okay, let's go with that one for you.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
Okay, cheese.
I think that's like.
Oh, it's corn.
corn.
I love corn
Okay, okay.
snacks.
Please, you can
Oh, are
open
we-
it.
We'll open it up now, guys.
Some
try
little
it.
ASMR. This is the cheeky
Yeah.
twist. This is my name. I have chi in my name, Vinci.
All right.
This is
Vinci.
the perfect choice for
There you
me.
go.
Nice.
There you go.
Smell test is a pass.
Okay.
It's
Yes.
a good.
Pass.
Good smell.
Okay. How do you like it?
I like
Okay,
it.
Okay.
It's very
okay.
similar to the Filipino snacks we have.
Right?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
these
we
are
love
really
this.
good.
Filipinos love these types of snacks, like when it's sweet, but it's also a bit salty.
Savory, like salty.
Yeah. Savory
yeah.
and sweet at the same time.
This is
Because
really
usually here, no shade to Koreans, but they love sweet snacks for some reason.
And
Indeed.
hey, you know what? I'm all about the sweet snacks though.
I mean,
I'm
he's
not
born to be
Yeah.
here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sweet
I
tooth.
love sweets.
What about you?
So-
What about you, Marcus?
This one?
Yeah.
This is really good. It's actually
May I?
it's like a different type of chips.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's cassava,
cassava, yeah.
cassava chips, but it's good. I don't know how to explain it though. It's really good.
It's like
It's good. I
what
like
is like gosoe? You know, in Korean it's like nutty, not nutty. Like you know, like the I don't know. I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain
Because
that.
in the Philippines, cassava is usually made into cake.
True.
cassava cake,
Cassava cake.
True.
Right?
You have like the purple 그 뭐지?
Ube?
Ube?
Like yam, like
yam.
taro?
Yeah, this is yam also actually.
Oh yeah.
Cassava is yam,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, it
It's just
is.
not purple.
Yeah, it's just
It's
not
just not purple
It's
for
just
some
like,
reason.
Like why?
Wow.
It's good.
Okay, now
it
I
is.
wanna go to Indonesia.
You
now.
should. You should.
Because we're actually like, you know, Philippines, Indonesia, they're like really similar countries, right?
Yeah, you know, like there's a lot of similarity in our language also.
Yeah,
Right.
I've. Is there wait
Like payung,
umbrella?
umbrella,
Umbrella.
and
The-
then what else? Pisang. Is it?
Pisang?
Wait,
Pisang.
what was that?
Is it a chair?
No, no, wait. What was it?
Table?
Like, what is banana?
Banana is
Wait.
Sagging in
Okay,
ours.
not that one. Okay, I got the first one right.
No, but actually
the first
though,
one right.
when I hear Indonesian people speak, it's almost like I can understand them.
Ooh, but not.
I can't.
But not.
Right? But it's like, oh, they're speaking a language.
Is there
that I
talaga? No, none.
What?
Talaga.
Talaga.
Word.
No.
Like that, none.
I'm
'Cause-
actually searching it right now.
Yeah, because I'm
be-
sure there are a lot of
Because
words that are
before
similar.
I used to watch movies in our television,
Yeah.
and apparently there were Indonesian subtitles. So I was like, some words were very similar. So that's when I found out that some of our words are very similar.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay.
Bakit. I think, is it
Oh, okay,
bakit?
okay, okay. 70. Wow, there's a lot.
A lot of words.
70 word in Bahasa Indonesia and Tagalog, which means identical. Me, aku,
Ako.
us, kami.
Kami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it the
kami.
same? Is it the actual same? Like
Yeah,
KAM?
Oh my goodness.
Same.
Whoa. Okay, I didn't expect it to be like
We
this
Wow.
much.
We can speak and maybe understand each other for like a
just
bit.
like,
For like
yeah,
like
1
super
second.
like okay.
45.
Oh,
Nam.
45.
Nam?
Nam, but like you're like anim.
Ah,
Similar.
6.
And then 40. Oh, okay. This not okay. Wait. 50.
Oh, 50 is, I don't even know what 50 is.
Limampu.
Ah, 50. Oh, 맞아요. Oh,
It's
yeah.
like 50.
50.
Limampo.
Mine is like 50.
Limampung.
Oh.
Ours is limampung.
50.
Oh. Okay. I don't
He
even
is
know.
not good. He is not good.
I'm better at English. than
Okay,
Yeah, he's
okay.
more
Tagalog.
Okay,
English.
we'll get into that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like you know, details and stuff. But yeah, dang, there's a lot of stuff that is
A
similar.
lot of similarities.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you are the first Indonesian K-pop idol,
Indeed.
right? Indo K-pop idol,
Yeah, thank you so much.
and we are the
the first like
first to debut
yeah
in South Korea.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
are sharing same,
Yeah.
you know,
You know what?
milestones.
Same legacies.
Right?
Yeah, it is like because like you know what? I'm actually kind of like collecting these people that is like first from their country, like you guys,
Thank
and then
you.
we have Sriya from Black Swan.
Oh, yeah,
She's
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
first from India,
Right.
and she just here like the last episode.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But it's not aired yet, right? Right?
Today.
Oh,
today it's
today.
airing.
Today, but yeah,
We were with them before.
Sorry?
We were with Black Swan before.
What are you guys doing with?
We did us. Sorry, we just did Hwartong together. We
Oh
did.
yeah.
I did radio with Fatu before.
She did radio with Fatu.
Dang.
Yeah.
She was very shocked with your age.
Right. I saw that clip. Yeah, I was still 14 that time.
She was like,
They were really young. I was like,
right?
You're like 2009.
I'm 2009.
So nice.
Yeah.
Crazy. He's one of the youngest idols out there right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Gosh.
But
But you're here.
I don't even like think about the age too much. It's just we're all here. We're all idols.
Honestly,
We're all in the
talking to
same
him doesn't
industry.
feel like you're talking to someone born in 2000.
True. Like he's kind of giving the vibe like a little bit more mature.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he
right?
is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I'm
good.
feeling really.
But you need to
old
enjoy your youth.
Right.
Yeah,
I
that's
had to
that's
enjoy
one
my
point.
youth.
right now. I see.
I think I'm still able to, to enjoy my youth by eating many
By
candies.
eating this, by eating
Yeah,
Kitella,
yeah.
by eating
Singkong, please.
Cheeky.
Yes.
Chiki.
Okay. Oh my god, I think that's like the longest opening.
I told you.
Wow,
I told you
we're
guys,
going 3 hours.
Before we started this, we were talking about like how long we think it's
Yeah.
gonna last. We said we could last all day.
We could last
okay,
all
okay.
day.
We
Actually.
could talk all day.
But yeah, this is like the longest opening, by the way. And, like, we're not even starting right now.
Yeah,
I'm not even into the question. Like, not one, everyone.
Record breaking
Like 20 minutes.
in the Lo-Fi podcast.
I think we
go,
might
let's
actually be
go.
here all day, and I'm all in for it. I'm all in for it.
Your fans will like looking at this podcast when they're like sleeping, you know. Or still going. Still going,
Wake up,
everyone.
Giselle.
Okay, so Vincent and
Yes.
Marcus. Ooh.
Yes.
Okay,
So it's like, okay, I'm going to start with like, I really want you two guys to actually kind of like explain your group, you know, like your group meaning, like that kind of
Yes.
stuff. If you can explain a little bit about your group.
Yeah, we were formed in a survival show
Okay.
called Remaker, and we are the final 7 members that got into the final lineup.
Ooh.
And
out of 62.
yeah, out of 62, and we are varying in age. Yeah, we're like decades apart.
We
right?
are.
We're a
I'm the
decade
youngest
apart.
one in the group, and he's the oldest one.
Yeah,
Wow.
from 2000 to 2009. So, I guess you can say Horizon is
Really a horizon.
yeah, it represents a decade of youth and
Ooh.
energy. Oh wow,
Wait,
It's
that's
really good.
Yeah,
at his
yeah.
word.
that
Nice.
might be my best introduction of our group.
It might
Yeah,
be. I just
there you
might
go.
be.
You
Good
just
job.
record it and use it to
Yes,
Yeah.
the other
please.
songs.
This is my template now.
This is it
Just
now.
put it out there. Boom, boom, boom.
Decade worth of youth.
Is it so funny though? Like the difference to when we just like talking and then now that we are like, going
we're
into
like-
the question or like
Very
it's not
demure.
so quiet and serious.
We're so demure and
Okay, demure.
Very mindful.
Mindful, cutesy.
Very cutesy.
Oh my god. Okay. So I mean, you've been like doing this. Okay. You've been doing like your promotion for this new song,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Sumaya Sumunot.
yes.
Is it right?
Correct.
Do I
Yes,
correct
yes,
it?
you
said
said
it
it right. You said it
perfectly.
right.
Ooh. How is it? How is it?
It was really, really fun because I think this is still very kind of like a history thingy
Yeah.
because Sumiao Sumunod is a very, very iconic OPM song. OPM is
okay,
like
okay.
Philippine songs,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? It was like
what was like the boy group.
yeah,
right?
it was a
Like
really,
an
really old
yeah,
one,
yeah,
like
yeah. The remake.
1977, was it?
1976,
76?
86. Yeah.
Wow.
Very just very long time
I see,
ago.
I
And we are really, really happy because we Horizon got to like make a remake of it, and we got to kind of revive the song, and we really
Ooh,
like
indeed.
want to give off the iconicness of
I
the
see, I
OPM
see.
song and release it globally. So that was our target,
I
and
see, I
we
see, I
hope
see.
that many Filipinos
I see.
were represented during the time that we promoted
Ooh.
Sumiao Sumunod, because it's also the first time that we promote like Tagalog words,
yeah.
Tagalog song
Yes.
in
Yeah,
the
in
Korean
Korea
music
also.
shows. So it was a
Yeah,
really
I was
big,
like-
big moment for us.
Indeed. I think there's like really there's only like Korean in English
Right.
Yes.
until now,
Korean
right?
in
That's what we
And
did
now you
before.
bring the Tagalog
Yes,
Tagalog.
yes,
in
yes.
Korean music show. That's
Correct.
really amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Very,
We were
very
very
good.
proud of that moment.
Represent Philippines.
And he even wrote some of the lyrics as well
Oh,
for
I
the song.
see.
So he
Yes.
helped with that.
Dang, like, do you often like write your own lyric?
Yes, I usually do that.
I see.
Usually when we're not practicing, I go to my own room in the hesa,
I see, I see.
and then I just start like either like making music or I write songs when I'm bored.
I see.
Yeah, when I have nothing to do.
I see. But you know what? Like, listening to that song because I search it up, and then I actually listen to like the original one,
Right.
and then like the new one. But then like I think you guys really did an amazing job to like like remake it.
Really
because,
appreciate it.
Like, I mean the original song was bomb. Like
No,
of
it was
course,
bomb.
like,
Yeah.
it was really
It's very
good.
catchy. It's very
It's
catchy.
really catchy and it's really good. But I think you make it for like the new generation.
Yes.
Correct.
It's Gen Z vibe.
Yeah.
Gen
We
Z
like modernized it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Like all the new stuff, it's just like fit right away, and I just like
Thank
feel
you.
like okay, this is like for the from the
Gen
new,
Z.
the Gen Z, the new generation.
Yeah.
And then I think that's really good because, and also because I think I kind of get the vibe because back then I also, it's not Indonesian by the way, but like my group remake like a really old Japanese song back then when I was like promoting in Japan. But I think that's something that makes people like
feel proud,
feel
right?
special
Right.
because like this old song being remade
Yeah.
and like history is being history is
Appreciated.
being, appreciated and like bring back their history.
Yeah.
you
Right,
know?
right.
It's like really nice. And
It is.
Thank you.
And you guys, no, because like about like having like this this Tagalog in
Yeah.
Korea, like
Yeah,
Korean
we
song.
never really imagined that we could perform it in music shows because it's never been done before.
Right.
But I think that was the fun part of the process, knowing that it's going to be something that's going to be the first time.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing that. It's such an honor to be able to do that. Also for our country and also for ourselves as young performers.
I see.
Yeah, and like we really hope that we keep on doing these like historical things because we started it off by being the first all Filipino group to even perform in music shows, and then now we're doing like the first Tagalog song
Ooh,
in music
yeah.
shows. So hopefully more achievements
I see.
to
More stuff
to
is
reach.
going on.
Yeah. It's always really nice because our goal is to just represent the Philippines.
I see.
Especially here now
Yeah,
that
in
we're a
Korea.
global pop group.
True.
so, yeah.
That's amazing. And I heard something about your coming up like album song.
Yes.
Oh wait, you know
We're
what?
cooking.
This is the very first time we'll ever talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Publicly.
We're cooking. We're
Yeah.
cooking.
There you
This
go.
is it.
Like hot,
Yes,
hot
this is it.
announcement,
Let him cook.
everyone.
Yeah, let him cook, guys.
Okay, can you give us like a little like spoiler on what's gonna be out? Because I heard it's gonna be on the November 3rd.
Yes, which
Oh.
is the same day of our concert in the
Concert.
Philippines. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
think this podcast will actually come out like maybe a day or two before.
Oh, really? That's perfect.
That, so
Very perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Amazing, man. It's
So
okay.
yeah, on November
What's the tea?
3, we're gonna, on,
Spill the tea now.
on November 3, it's going to be our concert, but at the same time, it's gonna be kind of like a comeback showcase for us. So we're going to be releasing and performing the new songs that we're going to be releasing in our future releases.
Okay.
So it's very exciting because it's all the concert is school themed. So we're trying to build up on that concept because our Sumayaw Sumunod music video was shot at a school
I
here
see.
in
Yeah,
Korea.
it is.
So we're going to be bringing that to the concert, but in a more, I know, it just feels like a whole world in itself.
I see,
Yeah.
I see,
It's
I
gonna
see.
be Day Tour Anchor High.
I see.
I wanted to, because I thought of the name because I wanted to connect it still with our fans, our anchors, and name it for the school that we have.
I see,
So
I
they're the name, Anchor High.
Right. Yeah, we're really trying to connect with our anchors
I
this
see.
time around and really just be more intimate with them, especially on stage.
Yeah.
And especially now that we are finally, because we've been having this thing, like even before when we came back with Sumayaw Sumunod, they were already asking us when our comeback's gonna be after. Like when's the next release, when is that? And during those times we were like, we don't know.
Oh.
We don't know yet,
Oh,
guys.
oh,
But
oh.
now it's finally out. You
I
know, the
see, I
tea
see.
has been spilled.
Spilled.
And we are preparing. And this is like a really, really, I think, out of all the songs that we'll ever release, this is the one that really stands out the most.
I see, I see, I see.
In our whole discography.
I see.
We've never done something like this before. And I'm not capping. This is for real.
Not
this time.
capping.
Yeah, this is for real.
Cap.
No cap.
Okay,
no
okay,
cap.
okay. I see. But like the thing is like, I think this concert will be like really special for
Yeah.
you guys.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, because we also want it to be, I think it could mean the end of the youthful side of Horizon.
Oh, okay. That's
So-
okay.
The end.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like the closure of
Okay.
that chapter of our
Okay.
group.
Okay.
And we're going to be opening a new chapter with our new songs.
It
Yeah,
is.
right? Because it's a very
is.
even the genre is very different,
Different.
and the production, everything. Yeah,
Everything was different.
Yeah, and we're really trying our best to give something new, because
I see.
we have been already a year and
yes.
say 4 months since we debuted.
Debuted, yeah.
So of course we want to show more sides of us
I see, like
moving
the new
forward.
stuff,
Yeah,
like-
and Day Tour Anchor High, our concert will be like closing that
The
chapter.
Closing the
chapter,
chapter.
like the
Yes.
opening of a new
yeah,
chapter.
The
True.
era is
Yes,
ended.
exactly.
Because they're always, our anchors are always so used to us being like so cute,
Yes.
because we are very young.
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
until now,
Very
we are
young.
still very young.
좀
until
해도
now.
You can still
Right,
do like the
right,
cute
right.
stuff.
Right? So we were like, when we Horizon kind of like started off our group,
Yeah.
always cute concept. Even with Someal Sumunod, it was still cutesy.
Like-
Yeah,
Still cutesy,
right?
yeah, still
But
cutesy.
we I don't even know if we're
Yeah,
allowed
actually,
to say.
this is TMI, but
This
our
is.
choreographer is saying
I was
sorry
about
to
to
me
say.
because
Yeah.
I am 24,
Right.
going 25.
Yeah, and he got
and I gotta do this and I gotta do that. So he's saying sorry to me. I'm like,
I'm doing
it's fine,
that,
it's fine,
you know?
because we need to do it for the younger members,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
okay,
for the
it's
next
okay.
chapter, then
yeah.
maybe
Like there would be like
adjust for me.
choreography before we would like go like this, and we would like shake our butts.
Yeah, sure.
But that era will not always stay.
Yeah.
Right? And some members, including me, we're
Like-
gonna grow.
Yeah, a lot
We
of
will
groups do
change,
it. Yeah,
right?
NCT Dream.
Everyone
and
has their
17.
So actually, that's like the T. Like the main T is like you're gonna bring this like new like image.
Yes,
to
yes,
your group,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Because I mean like I don't know like all these kids just like look so young to me right now. To be honest.
Yeah, true, true.
So but I'm gonna see like because wait. Can you tell us like is it gonna be like cool or like sexy?
How about both?
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's more on the cool side,
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
okay.
the sexy is sprinkled only.
Okay.
Like it's not
It's like-
completely
it's like-
sexy.
it's like-
It's a tease.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because sexy is another,
Another-
another
you know,
thing.
it's another
It's
thing
another
where they're
era
just
to
like-
happen. Protecting the
Yeah.
Protect
child.
the maknae.
Yeah, protect the maknae.
Yeah, but it's
So,
all
yeah.
about that. It's not all like wavy,
Yeah.
or sexy, but it's like something that many of our anchors were kind of missing
Okay.
about us.
Yeah.
All that like cool side,
I see.
the sexy side, because we're always just doing
The cute one.
that
Yes,
side.
yes, yes.
So I'm sure everyone's gonna be really shocked.
Okay,
during
okay,
the
okay.
concert. Yeah.
That's a spoiler, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't forget
Exclusive.
the 3rd November.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Like prepare your heart. Get your medicine on.
Right.
Don't get a
Prepare
heart attack.
Your minds do not get too shocked,
Yeah.
because it will be shocking.
And then I'm just talking about all of your stuff now that you're doing in Korea also.
Yeah.
And then you also did like the music show, of course.
Yes.
And then you also did an immortal song
True, we did.
We did.
And
with the big 선배님 right
yeah,
there.
that's
Isong
Isong Chol
Chol
선배님.
Yes.
He invited us to be on the show with him, and not just be there, but perform with him.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was very crazy because I remember watching the show Immortal
Yeah.
Songs before, and watching 17,
Ooh, everyone is
80s,
there,
and
yeah.
Mamamoo, legendary artists perform in that stage.
Mhm.
And I was like, we're very young, we're very new to this. Are we deserving of this stage? So it's such an honor to be performing it.
How's the
with him.
preparation though? Like
Because even before the Immortal Songs, even before that, we were kind of almost like being mentored by Isan Chor Sambenim. He was
Really?
almost like our
Okay,
mentor.
okay,
Because
okay.
he also held his concert here in Korea. And he had us guest
ooh,
the concert. So we would
okay.
perform in his concert, watch his concert as well. And then one of our members even starred in his music video.
I see. Yeah.
So we
Saw
kind of
that.
had this like bond with Isingchor Sunbenim already. And he was
that
kind of
special connection.
Yes.
right. He was like, it's like our father.
A father.
You know?
He
It's like Horizon's
looks like
father.
your father.
He's our daddy.
Yeah, he's like teaching us many things,
Yeah.
right? And then suddenly,
Mhm.
you know, we got told that we're gonna do this event with
Yeah.
him, Immortal Songs with Isungchor 선배님, and he even visited our 회사, and he went and checked our like choreo, you know,
like
he
preparation.
went to like our 연습실, and then we were practicing his song,
Yeah.
but like Immortal Songs
Song
version. 'cause
version,
it's a
yeah.
different arrangement. So yeah, it was really nice because we spent many time with him
Mhm.
behind the camera,
I see.
and that's always very special to us because we're very humbled to
Aw.
be, you know, with.
He's
Isungchor.
legendary. He's
I mean,
It
it's
is,
crazy.
it is.
His voice too is legendary.
Very,
Yeah.
we even had dinner with him one
Yeah.
day, and he was like teaching us how to sing and
Wow,
stuff. It was
okay.
really great. He was like really our mentor.
I see. And your father.
And our father.
Korean father.
And our father,
Korean
yeah.
amoji.
Yes.
For real though, I think like he's like I knew him for like being like a really like professional
Yes.
person when it's come to like work and stuff. But like seeing him like taking care of you guys and stuff, I think he's really liking you guys though.
Yeah, we hope so. He's like, he always treats us food and stuff, and
Right.
always gives us advice on, especially with our vocal skills. He helps with that too.
He's very, very kind. We love Isungchor 선배님.
Thank you.
사랑합니다. 보고 싶습니다.
Nice. And we'll see. Maybe we can see like another maybe like collaboration in the
Yes.
future. Maybe.
Hopefully.
Yes, and a little bit more about that because, just like a little bit before the Survivor show,
Okay.
because like, first thing first, Marcus, like I heard like you were in a stage or you're already like doing stage on before like three when you're 3 years old.
Correct.
Like, do you remember your like first performances?
Yeah.
Or, like,
Long story short,
Okay.
I fell in love with this song that my dad was playing while he was working out.
okay.
I was-
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
very
was
vivid memory.
Yeah, I was 3 years old that time, and I'm
Wow.
usually always by my dad's side.
Okay.
And he would play this like rock music.
Wow. Okay.
It was Bon Jovi.
Ooh,
Yeah.
legend.
Yeah, it was Bon Jovi song, and he was playing it while he was right. And then I was like, Dad, I like this song.
Mm-hmm.
I want to sing it as well.
Okay.
Right? And then he was like, yeah, go give it a try. I sang it, and then I was like, I told my parents, I want to perform this.
Oh.
And then they got me this gig in our school that time.
Oh. Okay.
That was quick.
Yeah.
I was like,
See,
That
that's
was
the
like,
thing I love about
let's
my
make it
parents.
happen.
They're like very, very supportive. They just make all my dreams come true.
Oh, okay.
And they're really pushing my
I see,
dreams
I
to come
see.
true, basically. And they want the best for me.
I see,
And
I
they
see.
just wanted me to be happy. So I went to this competition at 3. I won by performing the Bon Jovi song.
Nice.
And then since then, I fell in love with competing.
Ah.
And then I was like,
You
I've
feel the rush, like
right,
the
because
adrenaline.
even
rush.
that's just a school. I was like, okay, this is my calling. I want
Okay.
to keep competing and for something bigger. And then next, I won a car, and I won.
How old are you when you won a car?
When I won a car, I was 6.
Yeah,
That
he's
was-
telling me about this. You still have that car,
I
right?
still have the car.
Wow.
But it's unused.
I can't drive it yet, but it's
Wouldn't
there.
your dad will be driving it? No.
He has his own car.
Okay. Okay.
Don't need that.
Yeah. But there's that. Because, okay, after 3 years
Okay.
old, I went to this competition at 4. I lost. I joined again at 5. I
Okay.
lost.
And then
at
it's the
6, I
sixth.
finally won.
Okay.
Very persistent child.
Right? Since 6 years old, I was like, yeah, come on. More competitions.
Okay.
Come on. So at 7, I won again.
Okay.
And then I got a trip. Sorry,
Okay.
I forgot. At 6, I got a trip to China.
Oh.
So I got a car, and then I went to China.
China.
And to also perform there.
Okay.
And then after that, I went to another competition
Competition.
at 7.
Okay.
Whoa.
And then I won. Went
And
to
then you
Singapore.
get banned because you keep winning.
No, it's a
Like, no, you
different-
cannot.
Stop
it's a
competing
different one.
already,
It's a different one. It's a different competition. I flew to Singapore.
Ooh.
that
Wow.
time. And then for that one, it was like I was a vocalist of a cartoon, basically.
Oh.
So there's that.
So you're like the voice actor.
Yeah, like voice actor. It was cha-ching. It was like a Cartoon Network
Okay.
something. And
Okay,
then at 8, I auditioned for Lion King musical.
Wow.
And then
in the Philippines.
I did it in the Philippines, but it was an international tour.
Okay.
So then I got in to play the role of young Simba. And
Yo,
then
that's a big. Yeah.
I got raised. Yeah, I got raised. And I went, and then that's where I like kind of flew everywhere.
Okay.
I went to Singapore, Korea,
Okay.
and then Taiwan.
Ooh.
Bangkok,
International.
Hong Kong.
Okay.
Those were the countries I went to for Lion King. I was in the Lion King until 10. And
Okay.
then
That's a big what
it was like a big gap,
Yeah.
basically. I was there for a really long
I
time.
see, I
But
see.
basically, long story short, even though it was basically a long story still.
the whole discography of Marcus, everyone.
Wow, and he remembered so well. That's like
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I don't remember what I'm doing at then.
Yeah. Basically, long story. Okay, long story. It was my whole life. I was really a performer,
I see.
and I really like joining competition. I like competing.
Competing.
I still
It's
did
on your blood.
some. Yeah, I still did some things here and there. Like I did this movie, and then I did. Like,
Oh, yeah,
this
you
show.
acting.
Yeah, I
You
also
act-
acted.
Okay.
Commercials too, right?
And also commercials. Yeah, for commercials.
Ooh, He did everything.
I tried. I kind of just. I wanted to discover many things.
I see. Like
and
try
really,
this and that.
yeah,
like
pick out the one I love the
Yeah, I
most.
see, I see.
And I still fell right into performing. And so quarantine happened. I was at home for years, and then suddenly the same week I turned 13, I saw on social media the audition for our survival
Yeah.
show, which is minimum 13 years old.
like right.
So I was
on
like,
the line.
oh, so it's calling me. It's like a sign. It's
Okay,
like,
okay,
okay,
okay.
my birthday was August 31 for a reason, you
Okay.
know? Because
Ooh.
the auditions were like early September.
Like
I was
right after you turned 13.
Right after I turned 13, so I was like, I can't miss this chance.
Okay.
And so that happened.
Ooh,
and then-
nice.
Yeah. A
Nice.
lot has happened, actually. Yeah.
Were you already auditioning for other companies too, right?
Yeah.
Before that?
I also tried auditioning
Okay,
for other companies
Okay.
like YG.
SM.
Yeah, I tried
Therapy,
everything,
Yeah, of
obviously.
course, of course.
Yeah, and I got the closest one I got to actually being a trainee was YG.
Okay.
I've never said this before.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
first time everyone's hearing this. Yeah, I auditioned for YG and they actually called us back.
Ooh.
And then they were like, okay, like they were monitoring me for some months.
Okay.
And
You
then
keep sending like their
yeah,
like,
I kept sending my
videos,
clips, my
yeah.
practice clips, and they were monitoring it
Yeah.
and then checking on me and then making me do this choreo and this and
Yeah.
that. But then soon enough, I couldn't make the cut,
Okay.
and then that was when I saw the for survival show, and I was like, okay, this is it. I got to
God
bring it
has
home.
spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now you're
I
in
had to.
Korea.
And now I'm
You've
stuck
debuted
here.
in a group.
Yeah, so I'm very, very thankful for
That's
everything that has
crazy.
happened. Yeah.
Is it like music always been in your life?
It's
Like-
always been, right.
Like,
It's
are
always
you playing like any like instrument and stuff?
I like playing the piano.
Okay.
But the first instrument I've ever played was drums.
Ooh,
I was
wow.
6
Okay,
years
that's,
old.
That's
Yeah.
usually people like start with like guitar,
Guitar or
yeah.
piano, yeah.
But yeah, I like the drums because like
Okay.
rock. I like
Ah,
rock
okay,
music.
okay,
So
Oh
I
yeah,
like,
because of your the dad.
right? The dad.
It's your origin story.
Yeah, yes, the origin story. My dad working out. That was
That's the image.
That was the start of it all. If
Okay,
my
okay,
dad
okay.
hadn't had put on that Bon Jovi song,
Okay.
I might have been doing something completely different. today,
Yeah,
which is
maybe.
crazy.
That's
Thanks,
crazy.
Dad.
Right?
Thanks,
so
Dad, for working
Dad,
out.
if you're watching this, I love you. Thank you for playing that song. Because if I didn't like that song, I might be at school right now.
Yeah.
In the Philippines. I think that's probably what happened.
There's a lot of that, like hands in this
Right.
podcast, everyone.
The
Not even this
probabilities.
podcast. There's a lot of people that actually got into the industry because of their dad.
Oh.
Like if you need to check the other podcast. Bro.
Yeah.
Please check.
I'm gonna binge watch lo-fi podcast
Okay,
now.
okay. And yeah, thank you for your dad. Shout out to Marcus' dad.
Yeah.
And what about you, Vince? Like,
Well, hearing his story, I was like,
Well, our story is very different, actually.
yeah, very different
Yeah.
in a way.
what is before?
Before life was, when I was a child, I was actually the one who wasn't being pushed into this type of industry,
Yeah.
because my younger sister, she was like the one who was taking voice
Vocal
lessons and
lesson,
stuff
yeah. I see.
and those type of stuff, and she was always like the one being pushed, like, oh, you're gonna be a star or something, you're gonna be a celebrity.
You're gonna be a star.
Yeah, you're gonna be a star.
I'm gonna be a
Yeah. So it was never in my head that I was going to be in this industry, honestly. So growing up, I just, as a normal child, I went to school and I had the dreams of, having, I don't know, like
a business? Or
yeah,
something?
something like that, or like
Okay,
because I'm very inclined with the arts, and I took multimedia arts in university.
He's really good at taking
Thank
photos. If you want like a photo shoot,
Oh.
hit him up.
Let's go. What's your number?
So yeah, I liked photography.
Okay.
As I was growing up, watching films, listening to music.
I see.
So in a way, music was always in my bloodstream. Yeah,
Okay.
it was in. I didn't play any instruments. I didn't know any instruments.
Okay.
Our family, actually, our family doesn't know any instruments.
But they
So
sing.
yeah, no one's
It's
actually
still-
musically inclined. No one.
Right.
So I didn't know anything growing up, but I do know that I love listening to music, and I kind of like singing, but only in the shower.
Okay.
Only to that limit. But when I was in high school, I joined dancing. I joined a dance club.
Okay.
And I slowly fell in love with it. Slowly. And
It
then
grows on you.
yeah, it grew on me. And then when I was in third year high school, a lot of my friends were into K-pop. A lot of my classmates.
I see.
And at first, honestly, it wasn't my cup of tea, the music.
Yeah.
Because it was very new to me, because I was
True,
just listening to English
Like
song.
pop song,
Yeah, pop
like-
songs.
like
So
that
it was
kind of
very
stuff,
new to me. So
R&B.
at first, I wasn't very interested in the music. I was very interested though with the dance, with the
okay.
performances. So I used to watch Blackpink perform, like in the dance practices. I love watching dance practices of those.
Those black like wooden.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And-
No
yeah.
camera work, just like the just like fixed camera.
No lighting.
No lighting.
Y'all,
anything.
in my days, it was blue sky.
Yeah, SM. Yeah. When they did urong. Yeah, it was just that. It was watching those type of videos. I was like, whoa. And I watched Lisa of Blackpink dance and just wow, like amazing performances. And I said, I kind of want to do that.
Okay.
So yeah, dancing wise, I really was very into K-pop, and then slowly I got interested in
music.
in music.
Okay.
First in Korean R&B, so artists like Dean, Hayes, and Cold, Off on Off, those type of stuff. And then I loved Blackpink too. That was Blackpink was my entry to
Okay,
K-pop.
okay.
2016, I still
It's the
remember.
big gate for
Yeah,
you to the
it
K-pop
opened
industry,
up
okay.
to me to K-pop, and then I also learned about NCT, 17, and even the boys. I also because they debuted in 2017, right?
yeah.
So those were my like first groups. Those in my head, those were my first generation. Yeah. Those were my first
generation gap. Oh my
those were my
God.
first gens. And then I also, because I was already a fan of K-pop at that point, I also, I like learned about the first generation ish. Maybe not the God super
Okay,
duper
okay, it's
first,
okay,
but like
it's
21 Big
Okay,
Bang.
21.
So I got also like educated myself in that because I felt
Nice,
like I felt like an imposter just knowing the new song.
I know,
So I like
okay.
I need to know the lore. I need to know
Like
the
actual,
roots.
like,
the
the
'cause-
legends.
Yeah, true. So yeah, slowly I got into K-pop,
I see.
and then fast forward to the survival show because a lot have happened since
Right.
then. It was actually like the same with you. When I saw the age bracket, I was the closing. If you were the opening,
the
of the
opening.
age bracket, I was the closing.
Wow.
So in my head, I was like, this could be my last chance
Okay.
to do this. Because in my head, it wasn't even like a big dream of mine. Like if I do this and I win,
Okay.
amazing.
Okay, amazing.
If I do it and I still don't win, it's like, okay,
Just move
experience.
on.
Yeah. Like I go on with life because
Right.
I was third year college at
Okay,
that time.
okay.
So it was just like a year left for me, and I'm going to be graduating university.
Okay.
So in my head, I was like, do I risk this and do I risk this and not finish
The school.
the school first, or do I just drop it?
Okay.
But then I saw that age bracket, and I was like, you're
No,
really
this-
enjoying.
No,
he's enjoying
it's
it.
how it's going. Yes, please.
This is delicious. Sorry, I'm so
is.
sorry to
It
cut it
is.
off.
It's mango.
I love
Wow.
this. Okay, go
Try
on.
it, try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Feel free.
I was like, I think I need to do this.
Okay.
But fortunately, my mom was very supportive of it.
Okay.
She was very supportive of it, even though she was the one who was supporting my education and everything. Of course, I felt like a burden to be, asking for money for my university.
I
And
see,
then
I see.
suddenly,
like, okay, I want to drop this.
Yeah, I
like,
want to
you
drop
know.
this for now and try to do this thing where I'm not even sure if I win
Yeah,
or
I see,
not.
I see, I see.
So it was really a big risk for me to take, but good thing I did it. I guess.
did,
Yeah.
you
Sometimes
did.
you just really need to push yourself into out of the box in
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
uncomfortable
Yeah.
positions so that you can really explore yourself
Yeah,
and learn
yeah.
yourself. And that's what I think happened with this thing. And looking back, I wouldn't have imagined that I would become the leader of a
Ooh,
group
right.
that debuted in South Korea. So I'm
Yeah.
very lucky to be in this position and very grateful for it. So yeah, thankful for myself for being a
Yes,
risk taker.
yes,
Thank
right.
you for being a risk taker.
Yeah,
so.
because
Let's
sometimes
go,
it
Vinci.
does it does take time to like find your your spot,
Your passion.
your,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
path, your
You know,
correct
yeah.
path. But like like you were doing he was doing completely different
Yeah.
stuff back then. But then when he got to the survival show, he was the one that was called the real idol. That was his nickname because our choreographer, the main our 단장님,
Yeah.
he said that he was the one that really out of all 62 of us, he was the only one that understood K-pop in a high level.
Ooh.
And so he was the center of the whole survival show.
Dang.
He was the center of the theme song of the survival show,
He
which is
studied
crazy
everyone.
because a month prior you were at school or
Yeah, I
something.
was at school. I was
Right?
submitting my projects,
Project,
photography,
like,
and
right?
all that.
That's
Like,
why.
Actually, a month before that, this is
Uh-huh.
CMI. I was crying on
my
my desk
goodness.
because I was doing an animation task,
Oh, right.
and it
Wow.
was just so.
You only
one of them.
Yeah, I was like crying. I was like, how do I do this?
Right.
And then suddenly I'm in a music video, and I'm like
He was the
the center of it.
yeah.
So actually, that time was the first time my parents actually watched me perform.
Oh wow.
Because they in their eyes, I was just like,
Just
Just like hobby,
a
just
student.
like-
yeah,
yeah,
like
like
I guess he liked
having
them.
fun. Like,
So that was the first time that they saw that. So when they watched the music video of the Signal song,
shocked?
they were very shocked, and because I didn't tell them that I was going to be the center person in the
Wow.
thing.
Wow.
Yeah, so they were very shocked, and
Dang.
yeah, they support me up till
You must
now.
they must be so proud though.
Yeah,
Out of
they
the
they
sight.
were very proud because actually in the Philippines it's very normal to just be supportive of studies. Like continue your studies. That's
be a
like,
doctor.
That's the
That's
principle that usually goes.
Asian.
Yeah,
Right.
it's the Asian parenthood, the family life. But like luckily they supported me with what I wanted,
I see.
and yeah, I'm very thankful for them too.
That's why, guys, if you have a dream, feel free to just go for it.
True.
Because
Yeah.
anything can happen. you
True.
know?
True.
It could take a sharp turn or it could be a slow turn, but doesn't
And
matter
people
what it is.
think that once you put yourself into that position, that it needs to always feel right already.
No,
It doesn't.
It's not like that.
You adjust to it. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, putting hot egg on water. Like it just doesn't suddenly
It doesn't
become
Turns
cold.
into-
Yeah.
true.
It slowly adjusts and
Yeah.
puts its place into it. You know, everything takes time.
Everything
does.
takes time. True.
Or in some cases, it might like suddenly
Yeah.
like be successful. Anything can happen.
Yeah, like everyone, like 시작점 is different.
Right.
You know,
True,
like
true.
everyone's start line is different.
Yes,
so,
yes.
And everyone have like different timing in their lives. so
Correct. Yeah, I
Just
love that. I love that.
Don't push yourself too hard. Just like do whatever you can.
Yes.
Do your best. You know, and it will come
True,
eventually.
true.
You know.
It does.
So, dang, these kids.
Sorry,
Yes.
I'm curious. I'm
What?
curious. Like,
What?
how old are you?
I'm old. Yo.
Can I guess? Can I
old.
guess?
Okay.
Because when I
I
first saw
actually
you,
searched so I know.
you know already.
Yeah.
No, 'cause
I know
when
the year,
when
but
I-
I'm not good at math. So like,
when I walked through that door
Okay.
and I saw this fresh
okay, what was the first?
man,
Right.
fresh
Okay,
tall man
With the blonde, with the platinum
ash
black
hair, yeah.
hair.
I was like, I thought you're like early 20s.
Wow.
I'm saying,
Wow.
I'm saying,
What do you want to eat after this?
okay, I'm saying, if not, I think you guys might be the same age.
Yeah, actually.
If not,
계좌번호 불러.
아니 진심으로
와우.
솔직하게
와우.
말해주면,
Okay.
I think if not the same age, maybe
Wow.
you're even younger than him.
Is that shade to me?
Not shade to him. No, not shade to him. Not shade to him. It's because you're my member. I know you well. I already know.
You already know.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
2000. I'm a Kong Kong.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
my god.
So I'm saying final answer like 23.
wow.
20. Oh.
감사합니다.
아니요.
살라마.
Salamat. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, I'm 96. We're like almost more than 티동갑 더 많이 할걸?
29?
28.
28?
Yeah.
28 international age.
Yeah, I'm old.
Hey, that's not old.
I'm living fossil right now.
You're not at all.
28 is not old,
But
bro.
Asians don't race in. You know, Asians grow well.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you DNA.
Thank you,
Yeah.
DNA.
Thank you. Oh
Yes.
damn. But
Oh, DNA, I love this song. That DNA is the reason why I love K-pop.
oh really?
Yeah.
That's
when I
your-
saw
I
Jungkook
see.
선배님 at DNA, I was like, bruh, this is fire.
Okay, y'all.
Sorry.
See,
That
like
was-
this is the gap. Like Blackpink, Bangtan, I'm like shiny. Like that, like the difference.
Right,
Like I was like shiny Super Junior. I told you,
Oh.
right? I was like my when I was kid, it's like all the gurum, like the like
Yeah.
the what was that? Like the SM 연습실.
Right.
And then they were like Blackpink and
You were Nuna no mo yepo, but we were like Blackpink in your area.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also really like Rain.
Ooh,
Me and my
okay.
dad, we love Rain. Like Rain, I'm gonna be a bad boy.
Yeah,
we really like
it's
that.
like really famous,
Right.
I think it's really famous in Southeast Asia. Also.
Right.
Right.
It's very cool.
Wait, just stuff like because I was gonna ask you, but like, you already told us like, I'm really glad. I'm really glad that your parent is really like support you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Very.
it was like, it was your dad and your mom. Like, is there any other like family members that might be like against it in some way, or like, is there anything like that, or everyone just like?
Yeah,
like,
no.
supporting you
Honestly, now that I think about it, like every single one of my family members have done what they could to
Yeah.
push me in this industry.
Dang.
Like I remember my sister,
Yeah.
even though she's busy with college or like high school, like even she was busy with school that time, she would like send me like links to like companies to audition to. She's like, hey, you should give this a try. And I'm like, thank you, I'll try it. And then my mom was always with me when I'm in the other country before. They all had their share of helping me out.
I see,
and
supporting
in
you guys.
supporting my dream, which is I love them
I
for
see,
that. I
see,
love them.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I could have made it this far without them, because they were very helpful even during the survival show, because there were votings that were happening.
Right.
They were also
Yeah.
helping with that.
vote.
And
Hard to vote.
Yeah, they were promoting
My-
me
my
in our
patience could
city
never,
and
right?
stuff. You know,
Yeah.
they were really doing their best. My sisters, everyone, even my aunts, my
Right,
uncles,
right.
they were really doing their help for me. Which I, at first, of course, I didn't want to ask for it. But I was very thankful that they
Actually,
voluntarily
they just,
gave
like-
it just to support me, and I'm very thankful for that.
I see.
But I do hear, like, with our group, there are some other members who had a different story than that. So they really, during the survival show, it was not
The easiest.
yeah, it was not the easiest because, of course, when you're in the survival show, you're with a bunch of strangers, basically, and the only thing you familiar in your mind are
your
your
family.
family. So if your family is also against it, it's like you feel singled out. So
I see.
when those types of situations I hear about them back then, I console the members, and they
A good leader.
Yeah.
Really.
Thank you. They initially, of course, felt down, but
I see.
moving forward to the competition, they did well, and yeah, I
mean,
don't
they make
think-
it now.
Yeah, they
Yes,
made it
yes,
now,
so-
so I'm very
so-
proud of them. I don't want to
Nice.
name drop because it's a
It's
a
if
it's a
they're
sensitive
here
topic.
and they want to talk it.
Yeah,
right,
it's
right.
a sensitive topic in
Sure,
its
sure,
own,
sure,
but
sure.
just imagine how
Hard
maybe
it will
just
be.
maybe like be very sensitive about everyone because it's not always going to be the easiest
Sure,
for
sure, sure.
Correct.
each person. You know, some might be going through stuff, some might be just supportive parents. Amazing.
Right.
Amazing, but if
Yeah.
not,
If not, it's hard. It's very
yeah,
hard.
It
That's
feels like
why-
you're going by yourself, you know.
That's why you gotta be kind to everyone
true.
because you don't know what they're going through. They
Yeah.
could.
You're
True.
not 2009
They- That's they could like if you're with someone, they could either be having a good
Yeah.
time. Maybe they're having it easy. Maybe their parents support them or whatever. But some people have it hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people are having are going through difficult times, and that's something that like they wouldn't share that to everyone. They wouldn't just be like, hey, this is happening in my life right now. So that's why we gotta be like mindful,
Very mindful.
very
Mindful.
demure.
Moving forward,
with
very
what's going
mindful.
on,
Nice,
right?
nice,
So
nice. Oh, the thing is, like, what I want to ask also, is like, I mean, like, we're talking about the Philippines.
Yeah.
Like, what's in my mind every time I think about the Philippines is that everyone sings so well.
right.
Well, they're like a long list of legendary singers, vocalists in the Philippines.
Even
So,
not
yeah.
like the, I mean, yes, of course, they have like the thing, but like just like people
In
like
general.
doing in general,
Yeah.
like the karaoke like stuff,
Yeah.
like they were just like sitting in front of the karaoke machine and they were like belting like shit. I was like,
Noribang is in the blood of Filipinos.
is.
I was
It's
like-
karaoke it's in each home. It's
I
like
know.
it's
It
like
is. It's like
it's a need.
every
It's a must.
like family gathering.
Yeah.
No,
You
I was
can't
like-
not sing.
And
you
there
have
are
to sing.
always clips online because in our malls there would be karaoke's that you can like try out to, and some would sing and they would go viral. I saw someone with
how not it, like they're so good. Like how can it not be viral? I was like,
Right?
it's crazy how vocals in our country are like that. Like I need to find a study that studies
Why Filipinos?
It's called the Filipino throat chakra, right?
throat chakra.
Throat chakra.
Wow.
That's what they call it. Like we have this just something going on over here. I don't know.
It's high.
Yeah,
It's very high.
Very, very cool though.
dang. I was like,
Bruno Mars,
Oh.
Olivia
Come on.
Rodrigo.
Yeah.
I mean, vocal cords are.
they're blessed. No, I don't know, but I don't know about
Yeah.
this Philippine thing. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
There's something going on here.
yeah,
Even we
there's
don't
something
know
on the
what's happened.
food or
Maybe.
in the air,
In
in
the
the
It could be
water.
in-
Philippine air, you know. Yeah.
Is it also like that when you two were like growing up, like
Like we like singing and
Yeah.
everything?
Well,
yeah, 100%.
They're
like your family gatherings, like
Yeah.
sing. If you don't, if you
Yeah.
can't sing, you're
Well, that's
not
what
our
was
family.
happened. Like my mom
Exactly.
would just, or like my lola, you know,
Yeah.
my
Yeah, yeah.
grandmas, they would just
shove a mic.
give a mic, sing, Marcus,
Sing.
and I'm like, and then we just gotta sing. It's like it's almost like culture, right? It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it is. It's embedded in the culture of Philippines singing. So sometimes I think you'll feel left out if you don't know
If
how to
you're just
sing
there, like,
in the Philippines. It's very hard to be not a good singer, so
I'm
it's a
like-
lot of pressure.
I was like, if I was ever having like a schedule in Philippines, I think I need to like a year of preparation. Like,
Oh my god! Because even we also have that, you know, like because performing in Korea and then suddenly performing in the Philippines, of course everyone's gonna be very critical of the vocals. So we really need to work on it, and we still have that pressure
Right.
especially in performing in the Philippines. That like we need to do this well, and we need to, you know, like live up to the legacy
I
of the
know.
Filipino throat
You know,
chakra.
as
live up to the
Filipinos,
standard.
right?
There's like a standard that we
Yeah.
need to meet always. So it's a high pressure, but it pushes us.
It's also a responsibility.
Yeah,
you
it's a
know?
responsibility.
Since, you know, as Filipinos, we wanna show like, guys, this is what the Filipino
This is it.
chakra is all about. Okay.
true.
So every time
It's
we're like
hard.
on stage, you know, like live vocals, we like chuck in some ad libs, like, come on, let me hear you. So we're like, we're singing live, guys. You know?
Ooh.
That type of vibe, you know.
Is it like, I mean, it's really different, like, between Korea and Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Like when you actually perform, is there any like other like difference, like burden in Korea and the Philippines? How is it different?
Well, in terms of performing, nothing much.
Yeah.
At
Okay.
the end of the day, you're performing in front of an audience and you love what you're doing and we want to make the people happy. And as long as we get to do that while we perform our song, then
Job's done.
same old, you know.
Yeah.
It's like we've done what we came to do.
Yeah.
But I guess the thing different about just Korea and Philippines, when we came here, we had no clue how to speak, how to read. We didn't know the culture.
Yeah.
We didn't know the manners. It was very new to us, right?
A new environment completely.
Very new environment. Like the weather was cold and all this and that.
It is.
It was very, very hard for us to adjust to at the first maybe 3 months.
Okay.
The first 3
Okay.
months we came here,
You came
we
to
were
like this whole new country.
yeah, like we were so used to like you know, and then we did this,
And, like-
and then the people were like, you know, you should be like this,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we were like, oh, okay, so we have to,
Okay,
we have a
okay,
lot
okay.
to learn.
I see.
But now it's like, now it became switch. Now we're like always bowing.
Yeah, we're
and we
bowing
forget
all
to
the
do
time in the
this.
Philippines,
Yeah.
and they're very curious. Like, why?
Now it went like pandero. Like
Okay,
it
okay,
went
okay,
like
okay.
when we were in the Philippines
Okay.
and we see Filipinos, we're always like this, and then they're like, "Hey, why are you bowing?"
360.
Yeah,
wave,
okay,
you know?
okay.
So yeah,
But
It switched.
like, how is it like? I mean, did you also do like what was that? That kind of like training, right, in Korea?
Yeah.
Like as you said just now.
Right.
Like, did you also receive like training? Is it only in Korea or like you also receive training when you're in the Philippines?
Well, in the survival show, we had Korean trainers already.
Okay.
So
So it's always like Korean.
yeah, it's
vibe.
always Korean vibes, but then of course, it's the environment here that's very different because.
Right.
In the Philippines, at least we have like nearby family and
True,
friends.
true,
In
yeah.
even in your mind, like
Yeah,
even
it's
if
like
they're not
just-
physically there,
True.
it's
You
like
just
you're in
know.
the same country.
Country.
yeah,
the
at least
same
like
air.
Yeah.
they're just there. But here, it's very you feel disconnected and
Okay.
far away,
Right.
literally far away,
True.
Yeah.
literally far away from them.
Yeah.
So it has a much more of like a burden to us,
Right.
I guess. Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly.
because like even when you're in the Philippines, like even if it's only the 7 of us there in like our dorm in the Philippines, there's just this thing where it's like, oh, if anything goes wrong, I'll just go to my house. But here it's like,
Nope.
no, we're
no,
just
you don't
here.
have friends,
It's-
family.
It's
And
me, myself, and I when
yeah,
it's
I
here,
see, I
right?
see, I see,
but
I see.
when it's there, it's like, oh, I've got family here and
Yeah.
there.
I see.
It's just different, you
I
know.
see.
The mindset is
That-
different.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. How is it feels though when you actually winning the show and made it to the lineup for debut?
Unreal. I have this like story,
Okay.
like kind of like drama
Oh, okay.
about
Okay.
like
we
some
love
tea.
drama.
we love the tea.
Kind of like
Let's go.
some drama about the grand finals.
Okay.
Because out of all the missions, the grand finals was the only one where it doesn't matter what the judges, like what the points they give you. It matters how many people voted for you. It's all just votes.
True.
Just votes.
So it's all about the audience.
Before,
Yes.
Before there was like a percentage, like what was it? Like
Maybe 50-50 or like
50%
60-50.
voting, like this, and then this one for the mentor votes. But this one is just all public votes.
Okay.
So it was like that was the way they were gonna determine the group.
So basically, it's like even if you do bad in the performance, it
even
won't.
it's crazy. You could do a
It
mistake.
won't matter
yeah,
at
you
all.
can do a mistake on stage. Someone can do good and lose. Someone
because
can do bad and win.
Yeah.
That's what it
Wow.
was,
It's
right?
I guess it's all about proving yourself beforehand.
Right.
And
like
then
the
that's
grand finals is just like your last blow.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
okay,
that's
okay.
not determining how heavy your punch
Okay,
was,
okay.
right?
true.
But
Wow.
basically what
okay.
happened was
so nobody knows like what could happen,
Literally,
right?
Okay.
Because
What could happen?
anyone who was good before could have lost, and that was the case.
Yo,
There was
Wow.
some people there that was always in the high rank, in the top 7 rank,
And it sounded like-
in the whole show, but in the grand finals,
dipped.
and I was like, goodness gracious, this is sad. Okay,
Wow.
Yeah, that
'Cause
could happen to me.
that could happen to me, right? So there's this drama, right? Since it's all public votes, that means the public can control everything.
Everything. True.
I am lucky, blessed. I'm humbled
Amen.
enough to be kind of one of the people who had a lot of votes, public votes, beforehand.
Okay.
So I had this, I'd say I had this solid fan base, right?
yeah.
In the show,
I
which
see,
I'm
I
very
see, I
very
see.
thankful for, thankful of. But there are some people there that don't have such a solid fan
I see,
base.
I
So
see.
what they're
Like,
doing,
there's, like, up and down
right,
and
right,
up
right.
and
It's like
down.
unstable, right?
Yeah.
So what they do, they go to Twitter or X and they would say, guys, please help this member because we need some votes as well. So
Okay,
if you
okay,
have like
okay.
spare votes, you just please give
Yeah,
some
yeah,
to
yeah,
this. And my fan, because I was monitoring the
Of course,
social media,
of
obviously,
course,
right?
of
It's
course.
like not just for entertainment, but
Yeah.
to monitor what's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
happening around
Actually,
me, right?
yeah. So you know like how stuff going.
Yeah. So basically, what my fan base was, they were very kind, and they helped out a lot of fan base. And I'm like, okay, this is great. We're not being selfish. You know, we're helping other people out.
Yeah.
But I was worried that everyone
It's gonna be like
is gonna
okay.
help the other
Yeah, I
ones,
see, I see,
and
I
they'd
see.
forget to vote
Me.
for me.
Yeah, I see, I see, I
So
see.
I was like, oh no,
Okay.
like we might have messed up, you know, because maybe they were a little bit like confident already because I was like, oh, Marcus, I think Marcus can make it, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
this
vote
is-
this guy
yeah, okay,
instead.
okay.
I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that is
Like,
very possible.
The
especially in
mindset, I
survival
thought
shows.
the mindset of my fan base changed and like decided to be charitable and like help other fan bases.
Okay, okay,
So I was
okay.
like,
Nor.
stressed.
what about me? What about me? And then
Okay,
what
okay.
happened was during the grand finals, because I was top 2 before the grand finals. I was top 2. And basically, I was like, my mindset was, since I already assumed that many of my votes would go down,
Yeah.
considering that many of my fan bases like helped other people. So I assumed that if I wanted to make the cut, I'd only be top 7, 6, or 5 because I knew it would go down.
Okay.
So I was like, if they announce the top 7, 6, 5, and they're starting to announce the top 4, and my name is still not called, I thought to myself, I don't think I'd make it. So, like, top 7 was called, wasn't me. Top 6 wasn't
okay.
me. Top 5 wasn't me. Top 4, it wasn't me. And then during top 3, I was already like looking at my parents. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. And then like my mom was like crying, like
Aw.
because I had like a little bit lower expectations.
Okay,
I didn't
okay, okay.
expect to have the highest votes
I see.
this
I
time.
see.
So top 3 was announced. Wasn't me. When top 2 was being announced, I was like, there's no way it was me. But it was me.
Oh.
And I was like,
Slay.
thank you. Thank God. Thank my family.
I see.
Thank my fans. Thank everyone that helped me in my journey.
I see.
It was crazy.
That's a long journey actually.
Yeah, it was like so many things happened in the grand finals. So stressed, Pada.
And also
many,
like you're
many
like
things.
being the youngest.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
was-
oh damn.
Yeah,
How,
I was
like there
like,
was like a lot of pressure there.
Yeah. It was
What about
crazy.
you though?
Me,
Like-
well, what
Well, what
rank
did
was
we-
I? Rank
you were-
4?
Yeah, you were top 4. You were
Rank
top
4.
Right.
Yeah, I was just very thankful because I never won a single mission in the survival show.
Right.
Okay.
Because apparently I have bad choices. I had bad choices the whole
like, the
show.
song and, like,
yeah. But then I think I redeemed myself in like one of the last missions.
Okay.
Which I think I'm very proud of that stage because a lot of the things that happened in that stage was because I really thought of it. Like everything in my head was very calculated. Like I want
You're
to,
in J.
yeah.
He
I
is.
am.
Yeah, he's a J.
It was I calculated like I want the hair to look like this, the
This,
makeup to
this,
look like
He
this.
was like, I'm not gonna let this slide.
yeah, like
this is mine.
You're
things
determined.
things
Yeah.
are supposed to go in my head.
Yeah.
Like that's the way it's supposed to be. And I am so glad that it was received very well. And that was
He was wearing a crop top.
Wow. Oh.
yeah, and I never did that.
Oh.
It was the first time.
Scandalous.
It was the first time for me to do that. So I was very lucky that I was able to at least redeem myself because from being, the center of the theme song, so
song.
there was like a pressure on me to do well moving
Always,
forward.
right.
And I always failed that every mission. But I didn't feel down because
Right.
in my head I was like, if I
Just
lose
move
this,
on.
then
Just
okay.
move on,
Then lose, and then I got a
Yeah.
good ranking, and then fast forward to the end of the survival show, I was very thankful that I really got to be part of the lineup because I also am very thankful to all of the fans who voted because basically Horizon is it's what the people want. It's what who they want to be part of
Of the
the
team.
group.
Yeah, it was the
So
one
we're
before.
very, very thankful to our anchors because we know that they were the ones who basically put us here in this position. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here.
Literally, if it wasn't for them, I'm not here. Because
True.
there was a time that I really screwed up in one mission.
Oh.
I did so badly. I don't even want to name it what it was.
Okay.
But I did so bad. It was my worst one.
Okay. Just
And
like put it down there.
my rank in mentors was top 34. I was like, I went from top 3
Wow.
from
okay.
mentors and all the way to 34. I was like, I screwed up.
Okay.
And then the fan, since that,
Yeah.
then the fan votings were like a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Because of my fan votings, I went all the way up to 7.
Okay. Like they saved you.
Right, they saved me if my fans, well, now Anchors and Radiants back then. Now they're so Radiants. If my Radiants weren't there, I'd not here, which is really, really crazy. That's why we, Horizon, are always grateful for our Anchors because at the end of the day, they're the ones who made us.
I see.
We didn't make ourselves. They made us.
How's it feels when you like Marcus.
Oh.
Go.
Oh, you need.
Yeah.
You sipped all the tea.
See, I spilled all the tea.
Yeah.
I
spilled
all the
spilled all the tea.
Okay. Let's receive that out. 여기
혹시 아이스?
아이스티 맞죠? 나 아이스티를 부탁했는데. 맞죠? 아이스티.
와, 감사합니다.
Refill.
Refill.
I love it here.
Okay.
Yeah, we shoot our albums here, our album covers here in this
Okay.
studio.
This is like our house now.
And now we're talking so much here.
Yeah. I mean, like continuing that journey though, like how is it feels when you actually firstly say that you're gonna promoting in Korea? Like
That was the big thing for us when we were just trainees back then. We, of course, that was the dream, like, to perform in such because K-pop has been such a big thing now. You know, before it was just maybe around Asia
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is famous, but it has really gone over the
Global.
world and it's become a global sensation. So being part of that that movement and this industry, it's very mind blowing, and that was the dream. And I'm so glad that it happened. And when we did our first stage in the Bangsongs,
Yeah.
it was such a.
How is it? How is it? Your first Korean
Oh my god! The
bangsong.
actually okay. Deep dive into it. It was very stressful, especially for me.
Right.
Yeah.
You're
Wait,
in
wait.
charge of the vocals.
What is your?
I am
what-
in charge of the vocals
and the
of the
whole
group
group.
because I have the highest notes.
I see.
The
I mean, I
ad-
saw his singing. I was like,
It's hard.
he's surfing.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
The ad libs, the high notes, and everything, and on our debut day, my voice was dying.
Okay.
It was not vocalizing the way it used to.
It was
Okay.
he had,
It
like-
was not.
You had like a sore throat or something.
Yeah,
Like,
it was just
his
so
voice,
bad.
like,
I mean, I think you're like, like stressed, like
Yeah, I was so stressed
nervous,
because like
you know, not
this
enough
tired.
sleep.
Yeah.
this is what I can bring to the table, and I can't bring it to the table.
I remember that.
This is what I'm preparing for.
Yeah.
Right? Just like
I
now
remember
need
that
to-
day, we were like the energy on our debut stage. The energy was so low
Yeah,
Horizon's
the
energy.
in the Degishil
because
it was so bad.
You know, since he's the leader,
Yeah.
he's also the one that kind of channels the vibe of
True,
the
true,
whole
true, true,
like
true.
situation. And so since he was
He doesn't
not-
feel really well.
Since he doesn't feel well, everyone doesn't feel well.
Yeah,
And so
that's when I really felt the
The
responsibility
pressure.
also of a leader that you need to set
The-
something.
the
You need to
vibe.
set like the vibe,
Yeah.
especially in those cases that it's
Situation.
very
Yeah.
important.
Because especially because
It could affect everyone.
right, especially because VINCI is like the one we really lean onto the most, and during that time it was the vocals. We had to
Okay.
do live singing.
Our song was very high. Our
song-
song was keys.
What was-
Very high. Like,
What was the first bangsong? Was
Music core?
yes.
Was it?
But that was Hatsuno.
Hatsuno, okay.
But the time like
M
our debut
Countdown.
stage was M Countdown.
M Countdown.
Okay, okay.
And M Countdown, I have been watching as a young, you know, a young high schooler. I've been watching this. So this is like a big dream of mine. It's like an honor to be performing in that stage, and now my voice is gone.
Yeah.
Damn.
I remember
Very stressful. Very stressful.
Tegishir,
Yeah.
he was like just in the corner. He was
Aw.
like this.
Yeah.
He was
I
like
know.
this.
I know how stressful it'll be.
So
I also like it's always like if I don't like being sick because like I'm preparing all of this and I
Yeah.
cannot
Especially, right?
I
Especially
cannot perform it
for the
well.
big day.
So I was like it's just like yeah I can't
yeah,
feel
like
it.
everything that you work for, it's like suddenly I can't show it
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm
We
not in the
worked
condition.
for that for like
the longest
4
time.
months.
Yeah,
4
I
months of
see, I
like
see.
hard work and dedication.
Sure,
And then
sure,
we had that day, and then it wasn't not. We were not in good.
It was not the
Because
ideal
the
situation.
night before, we were practicing for the song,
Yeah, yeah.
and everyone was like voice cracking. Everyone was doing this and that, and we were all stressed. But again, we were very, very, very lucky
I see.
because
Yeah.
during the actual performance, it didn't go
Yeah.
too bad.
It
Your
didn't-
voice was fine.
yeah.
Actually, it wasn't that like it wasn't noticeable that his voice was in good condition.
That's a
It was
pro.
fine.
That's a pro
It's a
right
pro.
there. That's
Yeah.
a pro.
Yes.
That's like kind of like what? Like proving that he actually gave his best every time he practiced. Because you know, I always say this, told this from my 선배 and like my teacher, like you need to practice with like 130%.
Yeah.
So you can at least get like 80% when you
True,
actually
perform,
start
yes,
performing.
true.
So true. Because you'll never be able to imitate what you did at the practice room
True.
in the stage.
True,
That's
true,
something
true.
I
That's-
realized.
Yeah,
No
it
matter-
reduces.
Right?
Yeah.
No matter how hard you try, it'll never be the same
No.
as that, like, as that like best run
Sure,
in
sure.
the
In the
Yeonsuche,
practice
right?
room, yeah,
I was like,
it is, it
like
is.
why can't I do it as good as before? It's just different. Like there's a crowd.
True.
You're wearing an
the
outfit.
atmosphere is different.
Yeah, you have a
everything
mic
is
over here
different,
and there's a
true.
spotlight. It's just
Yeah.
a much different vibe. And
Yeah.
mentally, even though you don't realize it,
Mm-hmm.
you can't do it the same way you did
True.
in the Yeonsuche.
Sure.
Sad life of an idol.
Yeah, crazy.
It is. It is now that you taste it. Right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
the good life is
Welcome.
the good life is being able to eat the
Snacks like this.
Yes.
So, I'm making the most of it.
How is it feels like how do you feel like the most changing about yourself after actually debuting and like perform here in Korea and the Philippines? Like, do you feel any change in you?
Well, I do feel like as a group we've become more comfortable in performing now.
I see.
Because before we would be very nervous
I see.
and very, we would be very like overthinking everything, every type of detail.
Yeah.
But now we're more relaxed
I
and we
see.
have more fun on
I see,
stage,
I
which
see.
I think is, the thing that you find in performing. You need to find the fun in it.
Sure,
because
sure,
if you're just in there to make it perfect and to make it detailed and clean cut, and the fun isn't there, you can't connect with the
Sure, sure,
audiences,
sure.
and that's what I think
It
is,
doesn't send the vibe to the audience.
So
right?
now we're more connected with the audience. I feel like, and we can connect more efficiently
I see.
with the audiences.
You're becoming more like comfortable in
Yeah,
your own
yeah, yeah.
shell, like performing in the stage. I see.
Yeah, and like for me,
Yeah.
since I went here, I was 13 when I
Yeah.
went here, so it was like kind of my first time to fly alone without my mom,
Oh,
without my
yeah,
parents.
okay.
So there would be times where I'm having a hard time adjusting, living by I'm living with my members,
Yeah.
but still different to be with family.
Okay,
right?
okay. True.
So I would like call my parents at like 4 a.m. in the morning, and I'm like,
Aw.
guys, I miss
Miss
you.
you, guys. Aw.
Yeah, and then it was like it took some time to get used to.
I see.
But yeah, now I'm kind of happier.
Okay.
When I'm with
Now you don't
just
call
my
your parent
members because
much more.
It became the normal life.
It became not
Okay.
happier, but it became normal.
Yeah.
I see.
And I got
And now being with family is the one that feels like
Exactly.
a different
Yeah.
vibe.
Exactly. Now again, it went pandero. It
Yeah.
became like
That's
now
how
I'm
you-
more used to being with my members,
I see.
and then when I'm with my parents, it's like
A vacation.
Yeah,
It feels like a new.
Okay. That's how you grow. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
You
everything
adjust to
change. Yeah, you
the
adjust
environment.
to new stuff, new environment, and like, is it the same, or like is it more lenient when you're in the Philippines, or like?
Well, in the Philippines, we're just there mostly for promotions.
I see.
So we don't really have that much free time, but
Okay.
we are given some days,
Off.
sometimes even just like a day,
Okay.
honestly, to be with our
Family.
family. And that is sometimes already enough.
it's such a must do.
Yeah,
Just
it
to
just
see
helps with
them.
our mental health, I guess.
Just seeing them, being able to touch them,
see, I
hug
see.
them, it's like
Yeah.
that's enough.
Even though they just like coming to your schedule and
Right?
like
Yeah.
say
right?
hi.
Just
you know.
seeing them because they're the people you grew up with.
True.
It helps a lot.
I
Yeah,
see.
because not to be a downer, but being an idol already in itself is hard.
It's
Yeah.
But
mentally
being
hard.
a lot
a
of
foreigner,
pressure, yeah.
being a foreigner
in Korea,
in Korea
Yeah.
and
in the
being
industry also.
yeah, it's very hard and it takes a toll on you mentally and you need those even like a day of like free time to unwind and really disconnect with your usual routine of performing, practicing. It helps a lot. So when we're in the Philippines, we're grateful that we're given that time to be with our family and friends, and we get to get a taste of our previous life.
Correct.
That
It's like a switch off kind
yeah,
of like
yeah,
time.
true. Which
like,
I think
see.
everyone needs in this
True,
industry.
true.
Yeah.
When is the hardest time like ever since you like debuting and doing this stuff?
There were a lot of times where I like almost quit or like almost just booked a ticket to Philippines
Okay.
and just dipped. There were like many
Because you're
times.
now like always mostly in Korea.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
we were in Korea that time, and there was a time where I was like, I can't do this. Like I have to go
Anymore. I
home.
see, I
Like
see.
I can't stand another day doing this, because back then it was just everything going at me at once. Like there's this learning the language, learning the culture,
Korea.
and then doing this,
Okay,
doing
okay.
that. Problems in here, problems in that. It was problems everywhere, and I couldn't carry the weight, and like I couldn't, like I was like gonna break
I see, I see.
soon, and I was like, and I was scared that I'd break soon, and
Yeah.
like I'd lose my motivation to do anything, like not just doing this, but anything. I was worried about that, and then I called my parents. Oh, okay. And then there was one time that I was so down, I just needed to call my parents.
Okay.
Like that was
It's a need.
like just
Yeah.
to need to video call my dad and ask him for help. But then there was no Wi-Fi in the dorm, so I felt like, oh, I can't. This is come on. Why is there no Wi-Fi? Because I don't have like data.
Korean
I don't have
numbers.
Korean. I don't have
I
data.
see, I see, I
So I was
see.
like, come on. Like there's got to be a way. You know what I did? We weren't allowed to go out.
Okay.
For the first time, I go out to Imatu to get free Wi-Fi.
Wow. Okay.
And you know what happened?
Yeah.
My manager saw me. He got mad at me. You know, and then that like there was a lot of explaining to do, just because I really wanted to
call your
call my
parents.
parents. Like it was like I felt so alone, and I just really needed to feel like someone was there for me, and like my parents were the number one people I thought of. So it was like, okay, doesn't even matter. I'm not, even though we're not allowed to go out, even though
You're scared to go alone.
Yeah, I never go out
He's
alone.
always like, can you
Go
go
with
with
me.
me to the convenience store? But he went alone because we were all sleeping at that time.
Yeah, they were all
And I
asleep.
woke up and
Yeah.
our manager was like, "Where's Marcus?"
Yeah.
I'm like, where is Marcus? Isn't he in his room?
Yeah.
Isn't he there in his bed?
Yeah, and like that time I was like, okay, at this point I'm doing it. I'm going to the
Okay,
convenience store. I just
okay.
need to hop on a call with my parents.
I see, I see, I
And then
see.
my manager saw me, and then he was like, "What are you doing there?"
Aw.
And I'm like, I'm sorry. But they understood me.
Okay.
you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Good thing they
Of course.
understood. You know?
I'm glad they are.
Yeah.
They should be.
Yeah, I just explained my situation really well. And
A
they're
young
like,
child in a
Yeah.
foreign country without
going
his
to the convenience
Yeah.
store.
Trying to
Right.
get a Wi-Fi.
Right.
trying to get free Wi-Fi.
Trying to get free Wi-Fi.
Thankfully, there's a lot of free Wi-Fi here.
Yeah.
So
There's like
shout out to
Emart. Shout out to Emart. Emart, thank you for that free
we only
Wi-Fi.
jump here next level.
Right? So yeah, I called my parents there, and then when my manager saw me, he was like, "What are you doing?" But then I was like, "I'm sorry, like I'm just going through this right now. I just wanted to hop on a call with my parents."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Okay, just let me know next time."
Okay.
You know, it was like
okay,
that.
okay,
So
okay,
yeah,
okay.
a lot has happened actually. That was like the number one,
Like the biggest.
darkest time.
biggest, like the downest I've ever
I
been
see,
in
I
my
see.
life.
I see. I see.
Yeah,
I see.
that was it. What about you?
What about you?
Because you know what? Like he's really good at kind of
Adapt, or
looking, being. What is the
Being okay?
right word?
Being okay, maybe.
You know,
actually.
like being able to keep his cool.
Okay,
Or like
okay.
keep things under control, even though things are not under control. Things are out of control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like good at taking the wheel of,
Right.
Yeah,
of your
I,
emotions.
I just try to streamline everything and look at the bigger picture.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't think I have that much of
Of, like-
dark moments that I felt like breaking,
Oh,
or maybe it hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
But I feel like if ever I come to that point, it's just natural for me to, resort to that, like
Right.
be very just dark and deep in it, because I usually also want to like face problems in my mind 1st. Like I need to analyze things and
yes.
work it on my own before
You actually-
sharing it to
yeah.
other people, or like putting it out there that this is a problem.
He's like,
So yeah.
he's really composed,
I see. I see.
like with his feelings.
I see.
I think it's because also my mom is like that, so I got it from my parents. I feel like
see.
Yeah,
I see.
because like in our like 회사, like there would be times where we would not scolded, but like they would tell us like, hey, come on, like
This
you
is-
gotta lock in when you're practicing, you gotta do this. So and then after they leave the room, only Horizon's in the room, and we're all just like sitting on the floor and we're like this.
yeah.
And then
Every group have that.
yeah,
time.
right? Everyone's
Anyway.
like,
Everyone's like dumb.
like there's just this
and-
like loud silence
Yeah.
in the atmosphere, and then
It's like so like the
Vinci-
Yeah, there's
it's
like-
so muo,
Right,
like
right.
Dementors in the
Echo
room.
느낌.
Yeah.
But then Vinci would always just be like the one like, all right guys, come on, let's move on. Like
Aw.
let's do this. Let's clean this part of our choreo and
Okay,
forget this ever happened. He's like
Okay,
that
okay.
kind of
Nice.
leader. So
Yeah.
Dang.
it was he's been there for us. through
Shout
our
out to Vince.
through our heavy times. He made things lighter for sure.
It's hard being with children.
Yeah, because he is kind of babysitting basically.
Okay.
Because they're very
Practically
young.
babysitting.
Almost all of them are very young. There's
Indeed.
15, and then
Jiro's the same age. now,
Jiro's 15,
yeah.
two 15-year-olds.
We got 19.
We got 90s, we got 20 and 21s.
And then-
You're literally like babysitting.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
it's a hard task.
Wow, wow.
It's a hard
Yeah.
task. So
Wow.
I try
If I
my
go there, I
best.
will be like a grandpa.
Oh my God.
Oh my
like
goodness.
feeding this kid. Like, eat,
Yeah,
eat.
that's the life. That's the
Yeah.
life. That's the life I have.
How is it to be the like outside of babysitting?
Yeah,
How is it to be the leader of?
being the leader. Well, I guess the sad part about being a leader is you are the leader. You don't have someone to
lean on
to
to.
lean
Us to
on
lean
in your
on.
mind. Like you know,
Yeah.
of course, if you're a member, you're like, oh, if ever anything goes wrong, at least there's this person.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
we can trust this. But like for me, it's like
If everything
I'm the
goes
one
wrong,
that they
I need to
leaning on.
find a
Yeah.
way. If anything goes wrong, I need to find a way. So that's like my coping mechanism
Mm-hmm.
right now. Like if that member can't do it, what can I do to like resolve that?
I see,
Like
I see.
I need to find solutions every time.
Right.
And it's it can get stressful, but for me it's more of like less stressful because if that member does well because I help them resolve
It will
it,
be
then
like
it will
a-
be lighter
see,
for
I
me
see,
in
I
the
see, I
long
see,
run.
I see.
So it helps me too. So yeah, I've
Nice,
learned my
nice.
ways because back then I also was in this type of environment
Mm-hmm,
leading like in school and with dance. So I was already accustomed to this
like
type of vibe.
Organizing,
Yeah,
like
organizing
stuff
and
like
leading.
solving this problem.
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah.
I see,
So I, through my life, I've learned to lead groups, and now I'm the leader of a group.
Yeah.
he's really
Nice.
good
I think-
at like
yeah.
just taking away unnecessary problems.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
Because
I think so.
like, what is
Say
this?
it.
Like I have like a lot of insecurities about
Okay,
myself.
okay.
Like there'd be days I'd be insecure about my hair.
Mhm.
I'd be insecure.
the idol life
makeup.
again.
I'd be
Yeah.
insecure
Like that.
about my skin,
Okay,
my
okay.
weight,
Mhm.
my height. I'd be insecure about everything. And then
It's
I
the life of
always
an idol,
tell
really.
him like,
Mhm.
why does my hair look
Yeah.
like this? Look at my pimple.
yeah.
Okay.
And then he's like, bro, we're all human.
Okay.
You're just being human.
I think it's
People-
just also because of age too.
Yeah.
Because I've been there too.
Right,
You know,
right.
I've been there, and life happens.
Right.
Life
It's
goes on.
yeah.
So in my head, it's like, yeah, it won't kill you.
Yeah,
It's
Marcus.
it might make you down now, but like later you're gonna be like, oh, I forgot about that.
He's really good at just being like, oh, yeah, it's not that much of a big problem.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's okay.
Like,
Like,
literally,
it's
just,
brush it off.
literally just like yesterday, I told him like, Kuya Vinci, like I'm having such a bad hair day, and he's like, well, you're human, we all have hair. Everyone has a bad hair day.
Oh
you know?
yeah, you were talking. You like you had spiky hair.
Yeah, I had
was
spiky
like,
hair, and he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's what hair is supposed to be.
Yeah.
And
You're
I'm
just
like,
used to the
"Oh."
hairspray every day.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, you're right.
I think he's like a better leader than.
Oh.
Okay.
It's
I
like,
was-
what is this? Like, because some leaders would be over comforting them. They'd be like, no, it's okay. Listen, everything's gonna be okay.
Oh yeah, there
But
are
There's
like
people
so
that,
much.
right?
There's like
But
a lot of type of
sometimes,
leaders.
Yeah.
sometimes you need that someone that's comforting,
Yeah.
but sometimes you need someone like him where it's like
Boom, straight.
it's like it's normal to have a
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
hair.
yeah, yeah.
Don't be sad about it. It's not like it's okay, it'll be good, it'll get better. It's not like that. It's like
It's just like
Yeah.
parenting.
Yeah,
right?
it's tough love. It's
Right.
tough
Yeah,
love
it's tough
and
love.
reality.
Yeah.
yeah, reality
There's
check.
always need to be the good police and like the
Yeah.
bad police
Right.
everywhere. So I see.
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
the chemistry of our group.
Yeah, it is.
What about your advantage as a leader? that you
Advantage
think
as a
about it?
leader. Well, I am the one who distributes, like tasks and
yeah.
chores.
Okay,
So
alright.
I have like a control on that. And one thing I have in my in my mind
Yeah.
is I can't clean the bathroom.
No.
Like I'd clean everything, but
Just
not the 화장실.
not
Okay, you
Not
can
the
choose.
Yeah. So like those type of stuff, I try to take my advantage on my own. 'Cause, like bro, like I'm going to clean everything, but I'm not gonna clean the hwajang shit like you guys clean that. So those type of little stuff. But I am also the type to I want to hear everyone's opinions, like even with food.
He's just a good leader, everyone. Just leave it there.
Because
Leave
I
it there.
don't
He's a
really
good
like
leader.
it when people like are not having a good time. Like I am a people pleaser at heart. So I like when people are happy and when they're pleased.
You feel more comfortable.
Yeah, it feels very like I feel bad when someone feels bad because of a choice I made and then
know.
I didn't ask for their
I
opinion.
know.
So I try to ask for everyone's
Everyone.
opinion, but sometimes when it's really like no one's answer, like sometimes no one reads the the message, the chat.
Messages, yeah.
It's like okay, I gotta do things on my own and I
Okay.
gotta decide.
Okay.
And I think some of them, like most of them, like all of them, have been accustomed to that. So like, if we don't respond, you can do anything. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Do as you wish. Like
Do
that.
as you wish.
Okay.
So yeah, that's one thing. That's the advantage I have as a leader. I control.
Okay.
I manage.
You lead.
I lead
As
it.
you should. As you should. As a leader.
I have choices.
Okay, now let's hear from the maknae.
Advantages of being a maknae?
Yeah. What is your plus and minus as being a maknae?
Let's see.
Oh, well, I know one thing about him is because he is very young, so he's very cutesy, right?
Okay.
So he's always the one who gets free stuff when we're out and about.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he gets like from the convenience stores.
The
and-
aigoo card.
Yeah, he gets the aigoo
I always
card.
pull the aigoo card. Like,
Okay.
I went to this like E-marts. Shout out to E-mart.
Wow, never
I went
been
to
living in
E-mart,
E-mart,
yeah.
y'all.
I went to E-mart.
Okay.
I like buying like some stuff on
Okay,
E-mart.
okay.
And then like the lady would just be like, "Aigoo, kiyowo.
Oh my God.
Kiyowo. Aigoo. And she just gives me like free chocolate.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm like, we'll be
아니
taking that,
그건
you know?
편의점에서 해도 돼요? 잠시만요.
Yeah.
Can you do it?
E-mart, they'd be like,
잠깐만.
take the chocolate.
챙겨도 돼?
Take the
아니 보통
chocolate.
이제 시장에서는 like you know like if you go to like a market like they will give you like free stuff but in
이거
편의점 like
편의점에.
Yeah.
wow.
She gives like
The aigoo card is going hard,
it's
everyone.
going hard. It helps even with like our cooking oil.
Right.
Sometimes
Wow.
chocolates on white
That's
day, like she goes hard.
Wow.
That is like the number one thing I hear every day. I go kiyowo. Because like during that time, I was like so little. I was like that.
Aw,
Like,
okay.
Now I'm like a little bit changed, but I'm
Okay.
still young and I got cute. I guess.
I'm gonna bring him every time I go
Yeah.
shopping.
Right. Best thing to do. Right. And then like sometimes like I'd buy like toast, like chocopan and like this thing.
Yeah, he
and
get
then
free-
and then I'd get me like, oh, igo service. And then they
Aw.
give me like drinks
Yeah.
for free. And I'm like, we'll be taking that. We'll be taking that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fix. I'll bring him everywhere right now.
Yeah, I never get that.
Wow.
Like I just buy in the convenience store and
Okay.
put your card in.
Okay, that's a magnet card like going
Magnet
hard
card,
right
real
there.
hard.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Good for you.
Yeah.
What about-
I try
okay.
not to abuse it.
You already did. Just
I'm
kidding. Just kidding.
do
It's
it-
okay.
Just trying. Like if they give it to me, then they give it to me. But I'm not like, please give me
It's
free
okay.
money. I'm not like.
You know
that.
what? Like just enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, while you can.
Enjoy it while you
True.
can.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Take everything. Take the whole. Take the
the
house.
whole-
Take
the car.
Take the whole E-mart.
The whole E-mart.
Take the
yeah.
E-mart.
Take the whole
Get the
thing.
E-mart.
What about the negative thing?
Negative things.
Or like something maybe you feel like uncomfortable when you're as being the youngest.
Well, being the youngest, honestly, I can't. It's more positive than negative.
Okay,
There are
okay.
more pros than cons.
I think you know what? I think it's because they're like this, you know, like of course in outside of Korea, like you know, like Philippine, of course, like Southeast Asian, like people are like more like open-minded, you know, like hi, like you know, like really free and stuff.
Right.
So maybe he doesn't really feel that the pressure of being
Yeah.
like maknae.
Honestly, yeah, because only in the Korean culture is it ever so strict. If you're young,
Like, you
you
need to, like-
pull out the spoon and fork, and then
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
you're
the
young,
culture is very.
you gotta bow.
It's not
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
in the
yeah.
Philippines.
In the Philippines, it's like, what's up, bro? You know? But I guess like it's just the general mindset
I
of
see, I see, I
people
see.
like he's younger than me, you know. So for example, I'm in an argument, they'd be like, you're 14, you're 13. bro.
Okay.
Relax.
That's like there's like
Yeah.
a normal like.
That's like
you
the
know,
normal argument. Like for example, like we're like just like doing something like about life, like talking about life. Like no, I think it's like harder if you have to go through it this way. And I'm like, no, you're 13, bro. Come on, relax. You haven't even gone there yet.
Okay,
I've had
okay,
so
okay.
many conversations like with my friends. They're like, bro, you're like young. You don't know this. You know.
okay,
So
okay,
I'm like,
okay.
all right.
Okay.
Only then, since it's like, obviously, since I'm young, they've
Experienced
done,
more and like
they've
stuff.
done more things. You know, whether it's the small or big things, they just lived longer.
You know what you can ask? Do you have a car? Because I do.
Oh, no.
Do you have a car? Because I have one parked back at
Yeah,
home.
so I have not.
I haven't even
used
drive it yet.
that.
But, you know, it's new, brand new car.
But I haven't used that
You need to use that
clapback
guy.
yet. I haven't used that clapback.
I have a
yet.
car.
Yeah, but it's because usually people who don't know me well think that
Yeah.
he's young, you know, he doesn't know
Sure.
anything. But honestly, if they know me well, there's no problem.
I see.
Because
I
they
think,
know
I
that.
think he's really quite mature from like his
Thank you.
age actually. I
Thank
guess.
you. Yeah, it's just if you just hear like, oh, there's a 15-year-old, you just think of a 15-year-old.
I see, I
But
see.
you don't think of Marcus.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So yeah, it's different.
I mean, that's really nothing really
Nothing bad,
about-
honestly. Yeah.
Nice. I'm glad you're not debuting in Korean. Korean girl, you know.
Yeah,
like-
if you had Korean members, you
Yeah,
could
because like you know
Wow.
how like the maknae has to like pour the water
Yeah,
and
like
all this
everything,
like when
like-
you're eating. I'd be
like every-
forgetting to do that sometimes because we don't usually do that. And then when I'm like, oh no, I forgot to pour the water, they're like, bruh, don't pour the water. It's fine. Like it's okay. We don't care. you know?
like for people in Korea, it's just on the program.
Yeah, it's
in
the
our
given.
head. Just
Right.
like
Yeah.
자동으로, like automatic, like
True,
you know,
true.
for like the maknae and stuff. But I see.
Yeah,
Good
we don't
for
have
you.
that.
Good for you.
That's
good
why
for
I
you.
am blessed, not like just lucky, you know, to be in a I'm surrounded by people who aren't too hard on me,
I see,
you
I
know, especially since I'm the maknae, which the maknae are usually the ones that should be hard on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm lucky
I see,
in my case.
What about your experience here in like Korea though? Like, I mean, you spend a lot of time now in Korea. Like, if you have like, I mean, of course, like schedule wise, you'll go and do your stuff,
Right.
slaying here and there, and then what about in your day off? Like in Korea, like what do you do? Like what you guys do? Like,
Well, because our days are really packed all the time.
oops, okay,
I mean, when we're not doing
promotion.
promotion, because we're also still practicing every day.
Every
It's
day.
still like
Okay.
the usual
Okay.
routine of
Okay.
practice. Keep on practicing.
They're still in this like scene in life, everyone.
Yeah.
Practicing
So,
every day.
practicing
okay.
every
Every
day
day.
and doing
Okay,
things every
okay.
day. So we don't really
Okay.
have that much time
Okay.
to like have time off.
Oh,
so when
yeah.
we have day offs, we
What
just
will you do?
completely don't do anything.
We just sleep.
We're just
So everyone is just like a stay-at-home person. Or, like-
yeah,
Almost everyone.
Almost
But
everyone.
some people like to
Going-
go out. Like there are some members on the rest day. They went rock climbing. They went. They went rock climbing because they just
like this
they
like
just
our
love-
staff. There's a lot of staff that actually do like rock climbing.
Oh, 진짜?
Yeah, you should go together.
Yeah.
Bring me- oh,
They-
I'll join
Yeah,
next
they
time.
went rock climbing.
Wow.
For
Yeah.
the rest day, so they didn't really
Wow.
rest in the rest day. It was just a day, but yeah.
And like
some
you got like
people-
store muscle in the next
Yeah,
day.
but some people are like that. But me,
But
I'm,
you guys just like
he is the most homebody.
Okay,
out of
okay.
everyone.
I don't usually get FOMO when it comes to people
Coming
going,
out- going out.
Like I'd be like, thank goodness I'm not coming out with them. Like I could just stay in bed by
okay,
myself. you
Okay,
know?
okay.
So yeah,
He's because he's a gamer.
I'm
He's
that
a
guy.
gamer. So,
So
he likes gaming a lot. So if he has his PC,
if I
has
have
his-
my you
That's
know,
that's what he
Everything
needs.
said,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
all.
just give me a
Okay.
computer. I'm
Yeah.
gonna lock in for 6 hours.
Yeah, we don't even see him sometimes at rest days.
Yeah.
I'd
I'd
he
vanish.
was just there.
Because I go to the Huesa
Okay.
Usually,
Yeah.
Because they have computer there.
that's where the computer.
And
my
the good
computer's
Wi-Fi
at.
is there, too.
Good
Ooh,
Wi-Fi is
okay.
there, and that's where I do everything. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, 대표님, I also practice. I produce music in my room. I write
Okay.
songs.
Not just play.
Not just play.
Okay. Okay.
But I also play. And I also
okay.
shoot
Yeah.
in the game. But yeah, that's where I do all the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when we are given those type of days where we can really go out and they say, okay, you can go out, I really like exploring Korea because even back then when I wasn't in this place,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was always my dream destination to go
I see.
here
To, like, travel.
to travel South Korea. So it's like a win-win for me because I live here now, so I can
Yeah.
just go
Like, yeah.
where I want to go
Honestly.
and travel South Korea, and so pretty here.
What's your
Very, very
What's your favorite like spot to hang?
Songsu.
Oh, okay.
Songsu is my favorite spot to go
Okay, the
to.
hipster, like
Yeah, because I
cool,
like
the cool kids.
I like smelling perfume. Like I love collecting
Ooh,
perfumes,
ooh.
and there's a lot of perfume stores in
True,
around
true,
Songsu,
true, true.
and a lot of good food too.
Indeed,
Yeah, I
indeed.
love going to places around here
I
in
see.
Korea and just traveling here.
Traveling.
Yeah.
I see. I see. What's your like? If you need to choose, like, what's your like favorite? If you need to like to turn to these people, like where? Like it's like perfume shop or like place to eat.
What's a good suggestion to our anchors?
Yeah.
I
If
guess
you're
London Bagel Museum.
They should go to
London Bagel Museum, okay.
That's a good place because
True.
bread is good there.
True.
Yeah, or Lotte World. Go to
Oh!
Lotte.
Oh yeah, yeah. Lotte World.
I haven't even gone myself, and I'm still
Really?
sad. Like they went before, like some members went before.
Oh,
But you
yeah.
just
But I
home
was at
playing.
home. Yeah. I was like, okay, even if I want to go to Lotte World, I'm gonna rot in bed for
oh
today.
my god.
you
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So London Bagel Museum.
Yeah.
And Lotte
Lotte
World.
World.
Yeah,
fun.
and a lot of.
I mean,
yeah,
it's like
there's a-
in that area.
yeah, in the
you know,
whole
like,
Songsu, it's
in
like
the
a whole.
right side of
Yeah.
Right,
Seoul.
right.
Mhm.
Do you have any suggestions on where?
My suggestion will be staying at home.
Staying at home too.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
How long have you been living in?
I've been living here for a long time. I think it's been like 9 years. Right
Whoa,
now.
whoa,
So
whoa.
I don't really like. Okay, there's like if you I like bread. Everyone.
Bread?
Yeah, it's like a sogumpang place in Seongsu.
Mm.
It's called, I forgot the name, but there's like this really nice sogumpang place in Seongsu. But they have like a like a branch also in Garosugil. No, not
Oh.
Garosugil, sorry, in Cheongdam, Apgujeong.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah. So if you go to the Seongsu, there will be like so much line, but there's like no line on the Apgujeong, so I always go to the Apgujeong.
Oh.
I will drop the name after like on the editing, but yeah.
Yes,
I will let
guys.
you know
It's a
later.
salt bread, right? Is that, yeah, it's very famous. I saw it.
It's so good. Like,
Nice.
I need to try that. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
see the Apgujeong branch. There's no line.
yeah, please go to. Please go to. And then what's your I don't know, like if you're a place that you haven't went.
It's very basic, but like I want to go to the Yoido Mall, the
Oh, the Hyundai
the mall with like lots of like floors and stuff. Like at the bottom, it's like a food place. I just want to go to that mall.
Oh yeah, the Hyundai.
Hyundai.
뭐죠? Hyundai Mall. Yeah.
Yeah, Hyundai Mall. I that's like I don't know.
I see.
Weirdly
okay.
want to go there because I
Okay,
haven't been.
okay.
But when I ask our managers and our staff, they're like, "There's so much people there. It's not a good place to go."
true.
So like, but that's like the one thing I'm just curious to go to.
I see.
Right.
Yeah.
What about your favorite Korean food?
Favorite Korean food?
Jjajangmyeon.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Totally
Okay.
not.
Okay.
Like, and obviously, like samgyeopsal.
Of course.
Like, bruh, who doesn't like that?
of course.
Right?
Like,
The pizza here. The pizza here is
Oh,
different.
okay.
Right.
Okay.
It's very different. I just tried Jackson Pizza. That
Oh,
was
Jackson
good.
Pizza. Did you try
So
good.
the what? Good jalapeno.
Not yet. I
Ooh, that's
only
the
tried it
bomb.
last time because I saw Alexa was eating it. I was like, what's the best menu? You should just get everything.
Actually,
But I
I'm
didn't.
the one that introduced Alexa to Jackson Pizza.
Oh, so
wow.
that maybe
I'm
that's
the
the time.
OG.
Oh my gosh, you're the Jackson OG
Yeah.
legendary.
I'm like the Mm.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
But yeah, if you need to food recommendation, just hit me up.
Oh, I see. So jalapeno next
Yeah,
time, because I tried
yeah.
the super,
The super cheddar.
the
like
super,
cheese thingy.
yeah, that one.
But I like the cheese one.
the cheese.
Like
Yeah.
the one, what was the last time we ate? The one with cheese inside the.
Oh,
You know,
the
like
one
cheese inside the
because
crust.
the pizza here, the crust has like.
Oh yeah. Like they have like the
fillings.
crust in like the cheese
Yeah.
inside.
We
the
don't
crust.
have that in the
Yeah.
Philippines.
Really?
Yeah. So
Don't
we
have
were
that.
very amazed.
And so
we were
like,
shocked, like,
"Bruh,
what?
this is
There's
so
things
good."
coming out of this thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because I do have like that kind of pizza also in Indonesia, so I don't really like amazed by that. So
We're very amazed. We were
Okay.
very like,
We were like,
what?
wow.
okay.
There's fillings inside.
And what about? I mean, I probably don't know, but what about your favorite Philippines like
Oh.
food? Lechon. Oh, I
Oh,
like-
Oh,
you know?
you've tried?
Lechon is
I've
great.
been to Philippines, right?
Where?
It's been a long time
Cebu?
ago. Before I've been to like the Cebu and like the Manila.
Oh yeah,
Manila,
the capital.
So, because my friend lived there at that time, so it was before debut actually. It's a long time ago. But everything that I ate was like,
Yeah,
and like
very good.
Jollibee.
The best. Jollibee is a different kind of fast food. Like the taste buds just.
Hold my
Jollibee
hand.
is like-
Jollibee.
Everyone
really
loves
good.
Jollibee.
It's
We
like,
The
love
chicken,
why is it
the-
not?
the spaghetti.
The
Have you tried?
spaghetti, the sauce, the chicken sauce, the
gravy.
the gravy,
Yes.
the mango,
peach mango pie.
peach mango.
The
It's
peach mango pie.
it's a complete set.
I'd be like snacking on. I'd eat like
I'm
6 of those.
salivating right now. everyone. I was like,
That's
Yeah.
what we eat whenever we come back to the Philippines. That's like one of our number
Jollibee.
one. Jollibee.
with rice.
Yes. Everything is with rice.
It's like really South Asian thing,
Yeah.
like to eat like
Things
chicken
with
with
rice.
rice. you
yeah,
know?
everything is with the rice.
Because usually here it's just the
Like the
chicken.
chicken, yeah.
yeah, you need to buy the
know-
extra
you know
rice.
what I
the
do?
gombibap.
They don't even have rice
Yeah.
option in
Shiktang,
Korea.
right?
You know what he does?
You know what we do? So when we eat it, this like chicken shiktang, we order the chicken, but I go all the way to the Byeonijum and then get
my God.
the rice.
The heppan.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my
These
God.
ones where you just put in the microwave. So I buy it, put in the microwave, go back to the restaurant, and
Oh
then
my
eat it
God.
with this
The chicken.
chicken and then the
Oh,
rice.
that's cute though.
The
Yeah.
Southeast Asian in
Because
you.
I just can't eat chicken without rice. It
Rice.
feels so
That's
incomplete now.
that's so Asian, like Southeast Asian.
yeah, Southeast
Yeah.
Asian
Really.
coded.
Really,
Right.
damn.
So I'm like,
damn.
like I have to take trips to the Pyeonijum, Gonggibap.
Get rice.
Get rice, get
Yeah.
rice. Dang, that's really. I mean, that's really cute of you all. Like experience this like Korean stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like trying
Adjusting to it.
Right.
mix and match and
Right.
like. Oh, I mean, I think we already like go through all of the stuff that I think the anchors need to know and
Yeah.
want to know from all of you guys. Like maybe just like a little bit like last thing here and there. Like, do you have any more something that you wanna try in the next like 활동, you know, like the next promotion,
Well, I think we will be able to.
like something you wanted, you know, like 도전, like, you know.
Yeah.
I think we'll be able
Challenge
to
yourself.
show that in our
In our
next
concert.
Okay,
release.
the November
And-
3rd one.
Yeah, and November
Okay,
3rd one.
okay.
Yeah.
I guess this could be that chance to show a different side of us once again, because our first releases,
Yeah.
they were different in each of its own,
Every
but
time, yeah.
but it was still like one part of
Like,
Horizon.
yeah.
see.
It was
Like,
still the same era.
yeah, it was
the same
like-
chapter.
It's
was-
on the same like vibe.
Yeah,
Right.
same wavelength, but different vibes. But like it's almost the same.
Like the concept is like
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
right.
But now we're trying to do something completely different from what we have done. So we're very excited to show it, and we're going to be able to show it on
Okay.
November 3.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why like usually when we're in interviews, we like they always ask us like, what kind of concept do you guys
Like,
want to
oh,
do in the
true,
future?
okay.
What kind of release? What kind of song do you guys want to release? And then when we answer that, we always want to do like maybe something different like this, maybe something like this. This is the release that we're talking
Okay.
about
This
when
is-
we're
this is the
saying that we
time.
want to do something.
Okay,
This is the
okay,
one.
okay,
So
okay.
I hope people will really appreciate it.
Ooh.
Because this is not capping. No fake.
cap.
Yeah.
No cap.
On
okay.
Skibbity. Oh my goodness, this is the most Gen
This
Alpha
kid,
thing I've
oh
said.
my God,
Sorry,
okay.
please cut that out. Please cut that out. So on everything, this is my favorite song
Okay.
of Horizon
Okay.
that we'll ever release so
Okay,
far.
okay.
Not fake.
Okay.
Not fake. Yeah.
Not
We'll look
skibbity.
forward
Because
for
I've
it.
not Skibbity. Okay. I've liked some.
That's so
songs.
ends it.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I've liked some songs from us, but this song is number one.
Okay.
It's something that
We'll look
even if
forward
I'm
for
not
it.
Horizon, I'll be listening to this.
Ooh,
That's why.
That's
Think
so much
that's how
like
you know.
something to look forward.
Right,
Yes,
right.
we're excited.
So I hope they also like it.
Okay, for this is like a thingy that we do here.
Okay.
Like, please say something for yourself right now, and then for yourself in the future.
Oh, a
Oh.
message.
Let's go with maybe we can go with the leader first.
Okay.
For yourself right
Okay.
now.
Now
Yeah,
first, and then
yeah,
for the future.
yeah.
Okay. Hello, Vinci of the now. I hope you're doing well, and just know that even if everything feels wrong, everything will still go well as long as you believe in yourself. You know, at first it might get rough, but eventually everything will go into its place.
Wow.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
gonna start tearing up after I heard that one.
Okay. And then for your future.
For future,
self.
future self. Good job.
Okay.
Congratulations for making it this far.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Simple.
Simple. Yeah, that's all you need. I
Yeah.
think,
A good
Short
job.
and simple.
수고하셨습니다.
수고하셨습니다.
What about you? Marcus?
The now Marcus, I hope that you don't lose your drive to reach the top, because I know how competitive you are. I know how motivated you are. Don't lose that fire in you, my boy. Okay, you have to stay the same all throughout, and you have to understand that everything has its own purpose. So whether or not it feels like this is not working out for you, maybe it just means that something else better and bigger is waiting for you in the future. So don't take things too heavily, and always treat things like it's just a way for you to improve yourself and to become more successful in the future. So take it easy, bro, and fighting.
Okay, I have an idea for the
What?
future.
Okay.
You should talk to your future self, but you're driving the car.
Oh.
Nice. Talk to your
nice.
future self
Yeah.
driving the car you have back
Okay,
home.
all right, sounds good.
Okay, that's like that's a
That's
plus
it.
alpha.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Bonus.
Hello, driver. Hopefully by now you're finally driving the car that you've won years ago, and finally that winning prize was actually worth it, because you didn't really get to use the prize. So hopefully you're driving that car now, or maybe you sold it and then
new one.
bought a better one. I don't know.
Oh.
But either way, I'm very happy that I'm sure you've stood out and held your ground and didn't give up. And by now you're probably chilling and living life to the fullest. So props to you. I'm jealous, but I will be you someday. Okay, so don't underestimate me, old Marcus.
Yeah, dang, that's really good.
You know what? This is so
That's
cool.
really-
In the future, I'm gonna watch this
Yes,
video.
you
When
should,
I'm like
you should.
30, I will watch this, and I'm gonna be riding my own car. I don't know if it's gonna be the same car that I won. because
Still,
it might
it's
be
something
too
you want.
outdated,
So,
but
yeah.
I have to. I
There
have
you
to
go,
drive
there
it
you go.
before I sell it. I have to drive it.
Just once.
Just
Just once, please.
Just
And like
once.
the matter was just like 1 kilometer. That's
it just drives
And
1
then
kilometer. Yeah, and then sell it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Or maybe you can like save it so the car became like a vintage car.
Oh.
Right. It'll be like one of like those rare
Yeah.
ones. Like maybe when it's like
So-
60 years from
Yeah.
now, I'd be like 80,
sell it into like maybe like 5 times more expensive,
Right.
and then
And it's like
get house from that.
back in my day, this was back in 2016. This was
I
this was
won
the
it
good old-
after 3 tries.
Yeah, this is a very good old treasure of mine.
It doesn't drive itself.
I wonder what I'd sound like when I'm 60 years old.
I mean, we will see. We will
We
see.
will,
see.
we will see. you
That's
know.
something to
Okay,
look forward
okay.
to.
It'll take a long time.
Sure,
It'll
sure,
take years,
sure.
literally.
Okay, for one of the last thing, because of course, you are here in Korea, and then like you're actually living a lot of people's dream in your country from Philippines. You gave them like a lot of hopes, and you know, like this something that they can hold, that they can do, like to make it into the industry. You know,
Right.
like a lot of people maybe dream about this job because of you guys now. Do you have any, you know, like maybe advice or like something you want to say to your these people, maybe like this trainee
Yeah.
out there, as being now that you're also being a 선배님?
Right. Sounds odd.
Okay. Is there any like advice maybe you want to give to people that actually chasing this dream?
Well, I guess one thing is, of course, really believing in yourself and not doubting yourself every moment that comes, and just knowing in yourself that if you go through this, even if it goes wrong, you'll still be the same person you are. Yes, it might go completely wrong and not as you expected, but at least you tried, and that's mostly what matters in life. You know, at least you tried,
Sure.
because you just regret it if you completely don't. So
Right.
just keep on.
It never hurt to try.
Yeah, it never hurts
Never
to
hurts to
try,
try.
and sometimes you really need to take a risk and
sure.
do it without preparation. Maybe even go to it, and you'll never know what happens.
Just live it.
Yeah,
That's
just
it.
live it. It will happen.
I see.
Yeah. And I believe, like, in life, if you focus on the thing on something, just one thing. Like for me, it was performing. If
Even
you
since you were, like,
focus,
kid.
yeah,
Yeah.
since I was 3. If you focus on that one thing and never let go of it, and just really just be determined enough. I'm not saying that it's like 100% that's gonna be what you're gonna do, but 100% you will achieve success
Amen.
with the determination that you have, you fought for. Because if you give up and then go to another, I don't like this, give up, give up, then you're just not confident in
I see,
yourself.
I
So
see.
you need to give yourself confidence and really fight for your dreams.
Until the
because
end.
until the end, it's either you actually reach your dreams, or another like better opportunity
Sure,
went
sure.
to you.
I mean, if you're not trying it until the end, you never know if it's actually for you or
Yeah,
not.
Exactly, right?
So-
And like you'd forever be like curious, like,
Sure,
oh
sure,
no,
sure.
like what if
What if?
I
What
did
if,
this,
what
right?
if?
It's
What
always
if?
the what ifs.
Yeah, living
Yeah.
life in what if
I
is
hate
not
that. I
the
hate what ifs.
life
Sure, sure,
to
sure,
live.
sure, sure.
What ifs? No.
Yeah, yeah.
It should always just be boom, like
Okay.
that's what happened.
Take the risk.
Yeah.
If there is it okay, yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
or no? Yeah,
Yes
yeah.
or
Okay,
you're right.
okay. Nice. Last word for your fans. Your lovely
Friends,
anchors.
yes. For our anchors, thank you so much, because literally we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So all the time we're very grateful, and I hope we continue to go on with our journey, and yeah, hope you will like our next release. Love you, anchors.
Love you guys.
Okay. Thank you so much for you guys for coming here today.
Thank you.
I think we have did like the longest podcast
Oh,
today.
I told you.
I told you we could
We'll
go
see.
on for
We'll
days.
see how is it gonna be edited out.
How do
but-
we edit those
Yeah.
70 hours of talking?
70
But really, thank you so much. It's
Thank
such a really fun like times to have you guys here.
Thank you.
And then
Yes.
it's just
Thank you.
it's just amazing. There's a lot of talk that I'm probably sure that anchors never heard it before,
Yeah,
Right,
and
right.
like they actually really want to hear it from you
Yeah,
guys.
really though.
So
it's a lot.
thank you so much, and I wish you'll
Thank you.
maybe come here again.
Yes,
next
please,
time.
have
We'd be
us.
down.
Right,
We'd be-
so
Yeah.
we'll check on that. And yes, thank you so much for everyone that is watching our watching our Lo-Fi podcast today, and I wish you had fun and get to know Horizon more. And I will see you on the next one with the amazing and another great artist. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.